Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Super Sunday. We've got an incredible show for you. This is one of my favorite shows of the entire year to be with you, and today is good. We've got so many exciting special pieces during this next 3 hours, but since it's such a celebratory and festive day, and I came equipped and prepared, so somebody's going to go long. Allison, is it you? Is it you? Who can I toss to? Who's my man? Andy, is it you? I can't decide yet, but I'll tell you what, we are going to be really having some fun today because I'm ready. I'm ready as only I can be, right? That is the best looking pigskin I've seen in a while. So this is our big Super Sunday sale. We can't have a Super Sunday like this without putting together an incredible sale event for you. So we're going to do a 3-hour flash sale, and it's called our Super Sunday Spectacular Sale. And in honor of the day, as important and fun as this one is, we're going to do a special discount for you on everything you shop for over the next 3 hours, which is a lot of brand new, some incredible museum and the like, and even classics are here. But we have got a very special show, and this is going to be, how about this? We usually would do maybe $50 off. I'm going to do $58 off, okay? Because this is the celebration that, of course, marks the 58th annual big game. So we're going to have a $58 off. That's what that means in Roman numerals. So we're going to do a really special show, and it's going to be a lot of fun because we have plenty of affordable. We have incredible museum pieces, you name it. We got it. It's a special show. So 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and the most beautiful, spectacular day, I got to say. So we are really here to have a wonderful little pregame party for you. We have brought the goods, let me tell you. The appetizers are here. As a matter of fact, we're going to start the show with actually really the main event, which I know that so funny how, these shows are so much fun and live shows are so exciting because you never know what's going to happen, right? Thursday, I brought out a piece just to show you and give you a little preview of something, and it turned into this really exciting game of Guess That Stone, and it's been a lot of fun, and I know we're going to reveal that coming up right here at kickoff. So that's going to be coming up, so you won't need to wait. We don't need to wait for halftime entertainment because there is no halftime, right? It's just 3 hours of just pure excitement coming at you, no breaks, right? So this is where we're going to have that beautiful grand reveal of our mystery stone here in just a moment. We brought that out. Of course, it's one of the rarest stones I've ever seen, never presented one quite like it. Then we have amazing pieces all the way through the show. You're going to see a lot of very special. We've got ametrine, which we never see. We've got a brand new tanzanite pendant that's super affordable. Yes, it's blue wing block D, but it's affordable for a few of you to get a pendant in a round. And it's really beautiful, classic as well. Maybe even some great gifting ideas. And then we have also, there's Tahitian black pearl is here. We've got pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, you name it, and a lot of one-of-a-kinds. And of course, this week we've been showcasing some of our best of brand new, some of our rarest of the rare. Today's no exception. I did bring out a few more of the Brazilian paraíbas for you. Actually, Jensen ladies, you know what else is here that came out of the vault, which I was a little surprised to see? That was on display at Tucson, the big show last week. We have our purple paraíba, which is actually that gorgeous neon purple. It doesn't look like any other purple stone. It's a Cuprian albaite, and it's one of the most exotic stones. I also brought out our big sphinx because, hey, why not? It's a great day to shop a sale event because you're getting this extra discount, and don't worry, I got you covered. It's one of my favorite days of the year, so we're going to be sure that we're discounting everything prior to your $58 off as well. And no final sale, just again, shop what you love, try it out at home, see what it's all about, get it at home and see what you love. So we're ready to pregame, and we are so excited you're with us. We've got wheels as well. We've got so much affordable. We are bringing back classics like our really beautiful diamond band that's really a simple, just a single row style of diamonds. That's so cool. And you name it, we got it. And of course, we'll bring out some red because today's the day that we're going to be seeing a lot of red, right? We got all the teams represented in their red and black and white and gold. So we're going to bring out some ruby that is actually just one special ruby that is an incredible museum, truly transparent piece. So that's on the way as well. So get ready to shop, get ready to save, get ready to, you know what? Don't pass on anything, okay? Don't pass. Don't pass up anything, any of the values, because this is the day to be shopping. And let me tell you, you're going to score a deal on everything. So whichever you like, just dial in early because we have a lot of people missing out on things. We don't want that to happen. There's pretty much one-of-a-kinds as usual. So we want to help you out and get those pieces. So let's get started. But this is a little different than the way we normally start because it's actually going to be the grand reveal of, you might have seen it on Thursday. Everybody's been talking about it ever since, right? It is the stone that is one of the rarest I've ever seen, and I've never actually Never actually sold one like this. It's really unique, and we have had so many hundreds of guesses. Thank you for everybody who's really enjoyed this and participated in guessing what that stone is. We had guesses everything from pretty much every gem family, right? And some of you did get it right, essentially, but there's a very, very special stone here, and either way, no matter how much rarity or how much fun it's been to talk about it and think about it, there is nothing like the look of this stone and the way it is set, because this is where it's not just about the stone. I gotta say, for as precious and rare as this stone is, it's not only about that, but it's about the beautiful way it is set into one of the most custom mountings I've ever seen. It is really special because it's all 18 karat gold. It's a massive ring, first of all. About the size of my football, actually. It's really, could be the only thing prettier, right? Is this really special, special stone. So let's take a look at it and get you all the details and what you've been waiting on here, which is gonna be a really cool brand new 1123037. And this is really gorgeous, isn't it? It's 18 karat solid gold, first of all, and it is a massive piece. And what a way to start off. And again, this is just kind of for my collectors to enjoy looking at. I don't, you know, again, it's one of those museum pieces that we're lucky enough to bring you and put on sale, even though despite, you know, the fact that it's really truly priceless stone, we're still going to make it affordable for any collector out there today who wants it. But it is a 5 karat 18. It is 1123037. It's solid rose gold. Those are, well, you see the stone and what this does, and it's been fascinating to look at because even looking at it away from the TV lights and the studio lights, I gotta say, it tends to morph color, and that's what's so amazing. We see that it's got a lot of golden at the tip of the pear shape. We see that it gets into these intense bright pinks, honestly, like no other stone. It doesn't look like kunzite or sapphire or pink diamond or anything else, but watch this. As I turn it from the side, the pink portion of the stone turns golden, and then you've got, it happens again. And I've been looking at this, fascinated by it for days. Are you ready? This is an all natural stone, unheated, untreated, every little bit. It is all natural. It is a 5 karat 18. It is a very special stone that came out of a mine that we know of at the base of the Marilani Hills, one of the most famed mines in the world. But this is all unheated, and what normally would be a brown or a colorless or a light blue stone is this gorgeous golden into pink. It is amazing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our unheated bicolor golden into pink ombre zoisite. It is, now you can call it tanzanite if you want, but that is not technically gemologically correct. It is actually a zoisite that has these dual colors that actually transition from one to another, that makes that seamless transition that looks almost like it is painted in watercolors from a beautiful sunset. We've actually kind of nicknamed it here the pink sunset because it really is those beautiful tones, citrus into beautiful feminine tones as pinks and peaches, and it really is special. So had to reveal it early. It is gorgeous. This is all unheated. It's kind of that ombre effect. It's a big stone at 5 karats 18, but then we have to talk about these diamonds because what they did was they added the pink diamonds, the yellow diamonds, and the white diamonds as well on the sides to customize it to that stone. So take a look at it. It's beautiful, right? And it's going to be a diamond weight here of 239 in pave diamonds. They go every which way, and of course it's so feminine the way it ruffles. You have all that pave, and you can see only the white diamonds here on the sides. And I do want to point out there's a few really big white diamonds, and I hope they got those into that count as well, because you see there's a couple of really big marquise cuts there, and you've got a couple of those, the pave as well, and then that leads right into natural pinks, natural yellows, all pave, and they're ombre as well. They go from one color to the other to really follow the lines and ripple and ruffle through like they're doing. I got to try it on. We got to show you the inside. If anybody would like it, obviously it's a bit of a showpiece. It's a bit of a museum piece, still durable enough to wear every day, but it is that really unusual, all natural, unheated. So if you were, I know we had every guess under the sun. I mean, it really was. It was every kind of beryl and every kind of zircon and every kind of sapphire. And then you guys got into rare, like, is it a rhodochrosite? Is it a bixbite? And this is really, again, have you ever seen a stone out of Tanzania look like this? But it's really how we don't classify it as a color changing stone, because you don't need a different light to see the colors change and morph from one to another. It just does it right here before your eyes in any light. Look at that. The golden where the pink is, the pink where the golden is. Let's try it on, because obviously it's a bit larger of a ring. It really is. It's substantial. It's got the great feel to it. Obviously, we're going to size it for you if you need it, but just wanted to show it to you early in case anybody's thinking about owning a real, true collectible, something that in all my years of doing this I've never had unheated tanzanites, had had blue-green zoisites. I've had some of the brown and some of the colorless. Never seen a golden into a pink or a pink into a golden like this is. It's really special, and look at all the details from every which way. So $239 in diamonds. They're mostly, again, it's probably just about 40 points of that is going to be the white diamond. So you figure you got about 2 carats of the pinks and the yellows, which are also all natural, unheated, untreated. And you can really see it's a showpiece that goes from knuckle to knuckle, a true cocktail ring. And if you'd like to wear it middle or index, you may. If anybody would like it, it really should be in that priceless category if there ever was one. We're going to make it really affordable. And again, then we're going to get into plenty of affordable for you. This is affordable for what it is, because obviously this is a museum level stone. This is not the kind of stone that we typically see. It's not something that's typical on our show. Obviously we've seen tanzanites. We've had the best of the best of the best in blue wing block Ds here, but never anything like this. If anybody would like it, we were looking for about $249,000 or so, about $250,000. And I'll tell you, we're going to make this really, really simple and easy today if you'd like it. And it doesn't have to be $100,000 either. It's for that true collector, like, again, nobody else has seen before. I mean, really, truly, you can talk to gem fanatics, gem collectors, people that are in the gem business, like traders and dealers and gem miners, and very rarely. We know that zoisite actually comes from different sources across the world. It's usually the blues that are actually have that trade name of tanzanite, but it's really unique to get this kind of level of material. Let's take a look at it. It's not even 100, it's not even 50. And if anybody would like it, I'm trying to make this affordable so that somebody can really enjoy it and own it instead of just look at it, admire it, and think about it and talk about it. We're going to make it a huge value. And so right off the bat, what a great way to start an important Sunday. And we're going to make this one better than even $40,000. Nor do you pay $39,000. It's such a good piece if you want. Again, something that's really irreplaceable, something that's specialty in every way, something that's really well made, something that is custom and designer, and everything else stays in the rose gold. Again, look at that finishing if you feel it. And by the way, it's a fun perspective to look through the back. If you look through the floral under gallery, you can see the different colors that even where it looks golden at the top of the stone, you see a little bit of fleck of pink. It really does really just show off. And this one's going to be, and it's very clean as well, which is something we don't always see from those unheated zoisites. Let's make it really simple and easy. You know what? If anybody would like it, I'll just make it $29,999 as we get you started on a big Sunday. And of course, let us know if you have requests as well. I did get a lot of requests yesterday, and Sally, I did check on the Lynx collection. The Lynx collection, there's nothing here right now, unfortunately. So I did check on that. So I know everyone's disappointed, but that is not something we have in stock. It usually isn't. Kind of one of those things we bring it and it sells out, bring it and sells out, and then we have to make more. So we're going to get into some brand new though. So again, really love having this for you, and think about it if you're a collector, because someone's got to have that. And of course, we're getting you an extra discount off everything. Now take a look at this. This is the prettiest piece, isn't it? A really beautiful way to do bold gold and then still showcase a great stone. 1123057 is your item number, and it is that beautiful mirror finish, almost like a gorgeous, kind of almost like a ribbon meets an oval, because the way the gold actually kind of cinches in there and allows for that stone to be set. It's in a blue-green color. It's 1123057, and it's got that really special tourmaline color. Now, this is also out of the Congo. It's a 75-point stone, and it's 1123057, brand new, no diamonds, just yellow gold here, straight up, a beautiful style and a really good look. It's got a big bail too, so if you have a little larger chain, maybe your big rope chain, whatever it is, that's going to work as well. And then that one's going to be, I'll tell you what, yellow gold, fabulous piece. Again, it's a Congolese blue-green really is what I would call this. It's got that teal color, and it's a 75-pointer, and it's going to be a fabulous way to get a really cool, very casual, because again, maybe if you're thinking normally you don't do a lot of diamonds because you're worried it's going to dress it up too much for everyday wear, this is a great way to go. And of course, I'm going to move it around so you can see that it's just picking up a lot of glare here, but take a look at that, and then we'll show you the length it has here, which is going to be 1 1/8 inches or so. Top to bottom, we'll show it on the neckline next, but it's actually going to be a really quick and easy deal, and it's supposed to be $9.99. Let's take it even lower for you, and this gives you an idea of what it looks like from a distance, just size-wise, to give you a little more feel for the way it's going to look here and the size you're getting. But it's also going to be a mega value, not even $9.99, not even $4.99, which is half off that, taking it a lot lower for you, and this one's going to be $399, and that's it. So really special value, but of course, take your $58, and for those that are not or just tuning in and you're going, I don't know what LV111 is, that is the Roman numeral for 58. It is the big game number we celebrate today, so we're giving you an extra bonus and getting you $50 or $58 off everything that you shop for. So $3.99, of course, that's going to become for you $3.41 if you'd like it. So huge value there, and we'll move right along. We got a lot to show you, and happy Sunday one and all. Tanzanite is here. Like I said, there's a round pendant that's going to be for a few of you today that's going to be very, very exciting. And then we also have some more of our beautiful bold gold. We've got some really striking hoops that are coming up. They're going to give you like an oblong shape. We're going to do those for you. So my hoop collectors are going to be happy. I did have a 9.5 carat yesterday in Tanzanite. We're going to bring you a 9 carat plus in an Asher cut today. Yesterday was the emerald cut, today's the Asher cut. So if you missed the emerald cut yesterday, we've got something you very well might like with a couple of big yellow diamonds. Let's keep on moving. We got a lot to show you today. And next, it's definitely going to be a Tanzanite in a round. So we're going to show you this one. It's a round Tanzanite with a carat 03 size. This is still blue wing, and boy, is it tough to get these 1 carat sizes. And so historically, over the 5 years that we brought you blue wings and the block D, the best of the best of the best of the best, there haven't been too many options in 1 carat. So here we go. This is a beauty here, and it's going to be a 1 carat 03, and of course it is the round. This is really pretty too because it's got a little bit wider to that design. So it's giving you more gold presence than we typically see. You've got that really special diamond halo, then diamonds continuing down either side. And let me know if you like it, because this is our 103 with 52 points in diamonds, and it's 112 1173. So again, a really quick and easy way to get yourself something incredibly special. And this is it, because again, when it comes to wearability, when it comes to something you can enjoy all the time, wear every single day, this is a really good one for you. And I think you're going to enjoy it, especially if you're somebody who's really thinking about yellow gold only and you haven't tried yellow gold, because most of our Tanzanite starts in the white gold and it stays that way, really. So there hasn't been too many options that are just right here coming forward in the yellow gold. So if you want the yellow gold, this one stays that way. Could be a great way to add to the Tanzanite collection. Remember how limited they are. We have very few remaining in our entire inventory, so it's really a good time to pick those up while they're still here and while they're really affordable. That's the deal here. So if you like it, it's under $1,000. And again, everything is discounted prior to your $58 off, so take advantage of that. No sales final. It's so nice. We just came off a huge sale event. If you're going, oh shucks, I missed it. If there's anything you want to pick up, this is the day to do it. So huge celebration day, big time values already before you even, you know what, $9.99, it's not going to be either. We're going to take it even lower than that. I'm discounting everything. So this is $9.49 instead, and that would be it for one caller. And so go to it and get it now, because it's only one, and I'm going to try it on for you. And I know you've seen it a few times, but that's going to get you well under $800 if you'd like it with your additional discount. So take advantage of that. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I mean, really, look at that stone. It is so amazing to see that kind of color, and that's why we love a round cut, right? We do enjoy that. I know we're having some phone issues, or I'm seeing a lot of phone calls on hold here, so I'm not sure if you can get through right now, but $9.49, look at that. Isn't that a great idea? And by the way, while we're here, let me remind you that that's the nail ring that I don't know if you guys remember or have seen it, but that's coming up next Sunday. So I put a couple together and just stacked them, just because, you know, that's what I do. So that's coming up next Sunday. So make sure you're with us on the 18th as well, because that nail ring I know is going to be extremely popular. And this one will be under $800. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we're going to move right along. We got some other brand new for you as well. And then again, anything we can help you with, find for you, bring out from a vault, let me know what it is. We'll be happy to do so. And we even have peridot today. We've got a really special stone. I am loving the Asher Cut Pink Zircon that we have. It's amazing. Oh, we've got some one-onlys. Let's do black diamonds and morganite, some of the classics here that we love in rings. But again, take advantage of that discount. Rock with us here today. And let's take a look at this. Black diamond has been very popularly requested. Most of the time recently, we've only seen rings, or rather earrings. I'm going to show you a ring today, and it's going to be item number 1121810. So let's get to that one. If you'd like this one, it's here. Let's go and move right along to this. This is probably one of the better black diamonds we've ever seen. Not just in size, because it's a huge 3 carat 61, but also in the fact that it is, you know, these are really a stone that struggle here, and they don't have any kind of clarity grading. So if you're looking for a VS clarity grading, it's not going to happen with black diamonds. They're opaque. But what you're looking for is you're looking for a sheen that is going to be, when you see a lot of characteristics with black diamond, remember diamonds are solid carbon. So we're talking about the opaque version of that. But when you see a lot of black diamonds, they can look almost like they are included, even though you can't see through it. And how does that happen exactly? Well, it happens because you usually get a lot of that inclusion material, and it comes to the surface and it kind of ends up looking like, it can look like little, you know, scratches in the stone. It can look a little bit like there are inclusions on the surface of the stone. That's not the case here, which is really what's so remarkable about this one, is that it's our 3-carat 61 huge black diamond. It's got the white diamonds around it. That's 59 points, and it's only 1 in white gold. So it stays this way. We can still size it for you any size you need, but you're getting 420 in diamonds. That would be a $4,000 ring if you were living super right? 4,000 bucks, easy peasy. I think anybody would be proud to get that. Instead, we're going a lot lower. Take a look at it. It's not going to be $4,000. That's already less than $1,000 a carat for this ring, which I'm going to try on now. And it's, again, so many one-of-a-kinds as usual. So make sure you're dialing in really early. What can I tell you? These are never going to last. Every single item, and I know we're just getting going, and this one's a little bit smaller size right now, so let me just pry that on my binky for you there, and you can see that size perspective. It gives you, of course, I think you're going to wear a black and white diamond a lot. I think, you know, when you sell fine jewelry, and not everybody can have every single piece of jewelry they see, I like to point out when things are really versatile. That's why I like turquoise so much. I think it's a really versatile stone. It's a beautiful stone when you get quality. Same with black diamonds, because in the gem world, there's a lot of blue stones, but there aren't a lot of black gemstones, right? It's usually, in most of them, let's face it, onyx is a little bit more kind of like, you know, just ordinary. This is where you're still getting a massive diamond weight, and it's $999. And take your $58 off that. So really special opportunity here to get something for $941 is going to be your discount. Why not take advantage of that? You can see you're getting the 420 overall. I love the styling of it. It's a round stone, but they square off the halo, and then they add a few of that almost like trillion shape on the sides. So it really makes it interesting, but it does have to stay in the white. Listen, that's how I would prefer a black diamond with white diamonds around it. So I think that you're living right there. I think that's the best choice. I think that's the one you would choose given the choice. So in the white gold only, let me know who's got it. It's only $941 after your discount. This discount's only good for today, so you've got about 2 hours and 40 minutes to take advantage of it on anything that we have in stock, anything that's here, anything we can show you, anything maybe you missed over the weekend, whatever it is, you let me know, and we're going to keep on moving because we got a lot to show you today. So you just tell me what you'd like to see, because we're more than willing and happy to take requests and make it your perfect Super Sunday Sales Spectacular. So that's going to be $941. Who wants it? Very, very special piece there. And then we've got a beautiful morganite. This is that true pink color. It looks like a pink diamond for all the world. It really does. Happy Sunday, everybody. Glad you're with us today. I know it's a busy day. I know everyone's getting prepped for a lot of probably partying. And this is just the best thing I can think of to do is party with jewelry here as your pre-party, pre-game, and pre-celebration. And here it is. This one's going to be 112204. It's another one only that stays in white gold. Let me know who's getting that black diamond. We can't leave a black diamond and 4+ carats in diamonds for that kind of price. If that stays here, we got big problems, right? That's our only black diamond ring in the entire inventory as well. So I know that's one that's requested a lot. Get it if you love it. This is our morganite. It's a true diamond pink. It looks for the world like a pink diamond. If you had a 271 pink diamond, it'd be in an auction house somewhere for millions, probably tens of millions of dollars if it's that color. And I mention that because I think that's on a wish list of a lot of jewelry lovers is, oh, I'd love a big pink diamond. Me too. Me too. I would love one too. But you don't see them available. So this is where we get you a really huge value on something that looks like it, but is still rare. It's not like it's some, you know, oh, some concession to have a pink beryl. It's a rare morganite stone. So they really lack usually in color. Usually they're colorless. They usually look like that white wall behind me. They look colorless. They look plain. They don't have any real pink pop to them. This does in a big way, and it's a 271, and it's a cushion cut, and we kept it classic here with the mounting. We just put the diamonds all the way around it, so you see that there, big diamonds as well, 46 points in the diamond weight, and I'm so proud to have this one for, you know what, I'm going to do this one for $9.99 as well. Yes? Black diamond, who got it? Thanks, Jackie. Is she in Illinois?
Yes.
Does she have a favorite today? I'm going to make a guess. I think I probably, if she's rooting for anybody, I think I could probably take a guess as to who she might have in the game today. It's just, if you want to ask her, ask her. If she doesn't have a care in the world about it, great. But I'm wondering, she's not too far away. I bet my Midwest gals are probably have a favorite today. But here we are, 9-9. And did you like I dressed for who I'm supporting? Can you tell? Can you tell that I dressed for the team that I'm supporting today? Okay, well, it was an easy one this year. It was an easy one because both teams have the same colors. So more or less. So yeah. Oh, really? Just not into it? That's okay too. That's okay too. I'll forgive her for that. It's fine. Not everybody's a sports fanatic, but she doesn't like not the music, not the food, not the commercials, nothing exciting about it today. Just shopping for jewelry is all this Sunday's about. All right, well, I'm game for that. So here we go. Keep on calling on that one if you like that. It's one only. So we got to keep moving because I've got about 700 pieces today that I'd love to show you. So, you know, with the sale event going on, I'd like to show you more than less. So that's going to be the goal here, is to show you a lot of great jewelry, but you got to let me know what you like so we can keep on moving. That one's going to be, of course, you know the drill. It's $58 off. So for anybody who's confused and doesn't know your Roman numerals, and again, we're doing that because that's tradition with the game. So, you know, be a fun way to just do, instead of $50 off. That's what a tradition I started last year, and or is it 2 years ago? Gosh, the years just tend to run together. This is my 8th Super Sunday with you at TVON, so it is yeah, this is really, and it used to be. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Before that, I don't think I worked ever on, well, I know I never worked morning shows before the TVON. So this is really a fun event. Do you want this one? Okay, so this one's gone as well. Congratulations there. And yeah, I started this tradition of doing a little extra sale event on these days and, you know, making it kind of symbolic of the day and the number, right? Here we go. This is going to be a very special aqua, and good news here, I've got an enhancer bail. So that bail opens up, designer style here, and it's going to be a gorgeous aqua, and it is beautiful color. That's 1123122. Let's stay in the barrel family, shall we? And we'll go to the blue variety of barrel, which is 1123122, and it's a 259. Now, something about this one, it's 18 karat solid gold. It comes with the chain, which is also 18 karat solid gold. That's a 259. Aqua Marine, very nice, isn't it? It's a beautiful Sierra Santa Maria. We supplied the stone, the designer worked with us, they made the design, got really creative with the way that it's set around it. The diamond weight is 6 points, so they're more or less accents, but we're gonna throw in this beautiful braided rope chain with it, which is also 18 karat solid. So yes, and oh, good. Okay, so yeah, we'll continue to mention that. I know, it's just, you know me, just getting, yeah, if for anybody who's confused by LV111, that's Roman numerals, it means 58. I'll have to probably mention that a few times. Tracy, I don't have any black diamond tennis bracelets, yeah. Thank you. Tanzanite gone as well. That was the 1 carat, not the unheated yet. That's still here. But the Tanzanite is gone. Also, the tourmaline pendant's still here. And this one's going to go very quickly. So everything's 18 karat white gold about it. And boy, Allison, you've got the busy phone over there. She's got the phone that's lighting up. So here we are with a really special look. I'm going to show it to you on the hand with a measurement. And this is going to be a really, really beautiful buy for somebody. Again, enhancer. What does that do? That allows you to open up the bail. So you're not just threading a chain through it. Obviously, if you're thinking, well, that's silly, it's got a chain with it already. True, we just want to throw in the chain. But if you want to have something, let's say you have a larger chain, or you have a beaded chain, or you want to put it on pearls, it just gives you more versatility here to then open up that bail and put it on something else. So that's why that's there. Let me show you the measurement on it. And it's going to be, I love the under gallery that it has. It's going to be about, let's say 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline for you as well. This chain, by the way, is a spring ring closure, and it's 18 inches. No adjustability on this one, but that's the standard length that we usually see as a popular chain length for everybody, so hopefully you love it. And there's that teardrop shape in that blue, which just looks so pretty, I think. And look at that from a distance away, how bright a blue that is. Again, just shows you in a little lesser light, like where I'm standing, there's a little bit less light than up close, and you can see how beautiful that is and how bright that blue is as well. So that's really important, and that's what Sierra Santa Maria gives you. So we'll go, look at it, even how it subtly moves, and you see like what looks like a waterfall through that stone, doesn't it? So we're going to go back up close, and we're going to show you a great, great deal. And how about this one? Supposed to be $24.99. That's all about the stone there, not to mention the designer elements behind it and building it. We're going to make it $9.99 instead, and you know the deal. That's going to make it even better. $941 if you'd like it. So a huge value. That's another one only. It's pretty much what I got today is a lot of one onlys. So please dial in early so you don't miss out on anything. March is coming up in a matter of weeks. So maybe that's going to be a little early birthday gift for somebody. Maybe it's for yourself who is a March birthstone. And obviously that would be it right there. Only the best variety of. So it's a great way to go. So that's going to be here. We've got heart-shaped opals. I am not even believing what I'm saying. We're going to get to them next. Well, let me know who's got the aquamarine. And wow, thank you, Aquagon. Thank you. And here comes something I have not seen in a very long time. 1123079 is going to be they're rock stars. They're stunning. They're no diamonds. There's one pair. It's item number 1123079, and they're 35 points of Australian opals. These are crystal opals, but they got the major color to them. And their heart shapes, my goodness, and they're even set in 18 karat solid gold. No diamonds needed on this. It's just all about the gold and the aquas, and we love it because they're matched. I mean, seriously, when do you ever see a heart-shaped opal? When do you ever see that? Heart shapes. That's a difficult stone to cut in anything. You've got cabochons. They're true heart shapes, not wannabes, right? It's not a pear-shaped or a trillion trying to look like a heart. It actually is a heart-shaped opal. And they're really beautifully coordinated because they're each so bright, so beautiful, and it's 18K solid. So keep that in mind. I'm going to pop one on for you. It's a stud, so everybody can wear it, right? This is not an overly dramatic, too large of an earring. It's a stud style. I'm going to show them to you from a distance, and we're going to get them out the door for, oh my goodness, you know what? Just make this easy. Look at those colors from a distance away. There's a transparency or translucency about the opals as well. I'll pop one on here very, very quickly, and I'm going to make these. You know what I'm going to do? Let's just take that $9.99 price, which we've been seeing very popular. A lot of pieces going out at $9.99, which is really less, but take it even lower than that. Here's what they look like on, just for a little reference point there. So you can see it's not a teeny tiny stud at all. It's got a nice size to it, which of course, look at the glow you're getting. Every single light you're in, it's going to give you a little bit different light play. You see that it's really green at the moment, and then as I shift it, it goes more blue purple. I'm going to make these super, super, super easy. How about $4.99 instead? And great for Valentine's Day. I don't know if they're going to be there in time. We'll get them out to you Monday. It just depends on where you live and how fast our shipping partners are able to work. So that's what they look like on. Let's go back to the wheel, close up, and those are gone. Congratulations, they're out of here. So well done there. And then we're going to show you, this is a rarity. It's trapeche, but it's in a ring, and it's, wow, one of the best because look at the glow. We always get excited about stones in especially emeralds that the big challenge with emeralds is getting clarity, but this is a totally different style of emerald. It's called a trapeche. It's super crazy rare. And this one, oh my goodness, this is going to be crazy good because I've never in all my years of selling trapeches, and I've had many through the years. I've been lucky. I've been also doing this just a long time, but I've never seen anything this affordable in trapeche. And yet it's one of the top stones I've seen because look how bright and clean. Between the little pattern that makes it a trapeche, you have such an incredible clarity. Haha, thanks, Miss LV in LV. Thank you so much. That made me laugh. Oh my goodness. Where do I get my creativity from? It might be from, yeah, I got it from my mama. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Got it from my mama. So anyway, yes. Yes, thanks, Mom. Here we go. 112-3114 is our 18 karat solid gold, 87 points. Oval. It's so pretty. It is a 87 point, but obviously like all emeralds is going to look bigger than that. But this is a more, again, you cut it in a cabochon to show off that six-spoke style. Wow, try saying that 72 times fast. Six-spoke style, which is what makes a trapeche, and then you've got diamond weight at 27 points. So here we are, 27 points. Is that what I chose? Is that what I bet on? I was just betting on the color of Gatorade that's going to be dumped on the winning coach. That's what I was betting on today. That's what I was betting on. I'm going with purple. You can bet on that. As you know, there's a lot of, I'm all for seeing a proposal at the end of the game on the field. Anybody else? I'm all for that. It's Valentine's week. I say, let's go ahead. Love and football. What can I say? I love loving basketball. I also love loving football. Loving baseball works too. Here we go. This is 87 points in a trapeche. Here's the problem with them. They're so incredibly rare, they get really expensive really fast. Here's where you get an amazing stone, and it's really inexpensive. Is it lacking anything? No, I think it's one of the better trapeches we've ever seen in that it's got that glow and that clarity that would be remarkable if it was just an emerald, just a regular emerald, just a standard emerald. The fact that it's got this kind of glow to it, and oh, by the way, it's gonna be, I've got a price tag of $69.99. I don't love it. Take a look at this. We're going to make it a lot better for you. $58 off everything you shop for today. And that's for the next 2.5 hours. You don't have a lot of time, okay? So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. What can I tell you? This is a fun one. Joanne, you look excited about this show. You look excited. You look thrilled, excited, happy to be here, right? You're going to take a phone call today. You might actually get excited. We're going to score some points, get a touchdown. She says, I'm going to guess you're not watching the game today. Exactly. I might be the only one here on the premises that might be watching this game today, but that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Me and the rest of the billion people in the world, and then, exempt from our TVON family. But this is going to be better than that. You know what? I'll make it $19.99. That's it. First and only caller. Yes, I have Brazilian Paraíbas today. I sure do. I got the Brazilian Paraíba ring, but it's a new one, not the one we saw yesterday in the white gold. We've got one in yellow gold today. So this is going to be my Trapiche. I've never seen one for under $2,000, like even loose stones. And this is the glow. Look at that. It just shimmers almost. It looks almost like iridescence, right? Yes, that's gone as well. And then let's get it out here. Why not? Brazilian Paraíba. Here we go. It's a crown. It's a literal crown. It is our crown jewel for sure, because it's going to be that rare original source of Paraíba. We've seen a couple in the last few days. It's 1123100. My goodness. We're 18K. We're on an 18 karat gold roll. That's for sure. This is 12 points in Brazilian Paraíba. Boy, they're bright. They're so distinctive. You know it. Like, you know it. You know when Brazilian Paraíbas are in the house. You can see it. You can sense it. You understand with the color because they're so bright and neon. And they have, remember, they don't come in big sizes. That's only going to happen with the Mozambique and the Nigerian, and still that's 1 carat is a big size, right? Brazilian stones were much smaller in their crystal sizes, so you don't see huge stones. We do have one of the slices today, which is going to give you a bigger way to get the Brazilian material. But if you want something that's going to be really bright, super powerful, diamond cut, brilliant neon, that's what you need. This is the ring you want, and it's everyday wearable. And it's also stackable because one side gives you that little crown detail, the other side is straight. So you could actually pair this up. You could put it next to something else. You could actually pair it up and, like, stack away if you want to. And this is a beautiful style, and it's going to be 18 karat gold, 12 points of the Brazilian, but also 27 points in the diamond weight. That's going to line the edge there. And we have one, and everything's flying. So the only thing left from the show is the way we started with that super, super rare unheated bicolor zoisite. Here's what we're going to do. $79.99. That's no surprise at all. I'm going to try it on, show you the finishing. Yay, it's all finished. There's a designer inventory tag that was just taken off, so that's what that is. And so forgive me for that, but look at the inside. Look at the inside of that 18K designer stamp and hallmark. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh my goodness, I would love this stacked with something else, right? Whether it's the nail ring that's coming up next week. I put them together and I kind of love it. Do you guys love it? I mean, I just put two together and, had the head of the nail meet there. But anyway, that's something we'll figure out next week. But I just want to keep reminding you because next Sunday is very, very super as well, if you know what I mean. So super and strong with our nails. But this is going to be a very special ring, and it's going to be $19.99. Stays in the yellow gold, 18K. We'll size it for you. Easy to wear. Now, when I say low profile, it's still got a lot of depth to that gold, as you see there. Really important style. You've got it. Thank you. That's gone. And then here we go. I'm going to show you a yellow. Oh, I have the coolest earrings. I know we like some color, right? But have you ever seen this color combination? Oh, this looks like candy colors. Like, not rainbow, because that would be more primary. These are like candy colors. I am so, and I'm the crazy girl who likes the combination pieces. Not everybody does, but I adore it. Sign me up. Love it because it's different. I love that I'm not going to, see them everywhere. I know nobody else is going to be wearing an earring like this. And then there's still like a spike design. How pretty. 1123028 is the item number. And let me zoom back a touch here. It starts with, these are all tourmalines. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen orange tourmaline that color? Usually they're more like golden. This is really bright, bright, bright orange. I am digging that orange tourmaline. And then it goes to, well, hot pinky raspberry, bright orange in a baguette, lime green, like a margarita, like a slice of lime on the rim of a margarita, and then the diamond salt there. And then you've got the beautiful teals, the blues, and then a true indicolite at the base with a diamond. This is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous pair of earrings. They stay in yellow. They're 18K. Again, we're staying with, we're on a roll here. We're on a roll. This is a streak of 18K in your designer jewelry. It's tourmaline at 366, but it's really, forget about the carat weight. It's good, but it's nicer to look at the way they have matched up emerald cuts and baguettes so that there can be a perfectly matched mirror image on either ear, and the fact that they are graduated in size. Think about what that requires. From a standpoint of creating jewelry, think about really what it requires to make something like this, how many tourmalines you have to look through and find those perfect match pieces in the perfect cutting and everything else. It's all happening right now, and there's one pair and they're not going to last because they're affordable too. They're super, super, super affordable. Super, super. That's what today's all about. So here we go. I have got diamond weight at 22 points as well. They stay in the yellow gold. Look at how beautiful. And yep, stacked from top to bottom. So the post is at the left side of your screen, okay? So the post is going to be where the top portion is where they're a little bit larger and then they taper on down. Then you have this really important, well, $58.99 is not bad. But here's what I'm going to do. And yes, these are the backings that are the 18 karat gold on the inside, but there's that little silicone stopper. I've been talking about these because this designer loves to use them, and what they do is it gives you a better grip on your little butterfly backings, which can be, you know, those slippery little suckers, right? But this gives you a better grip, it gives you a larger point, but it also, more importantly, I think from the long-term standpoint, is that that also gives you a permanent kind of shape to the butterfly. We've all been there, right? Where the butterfly backing you have for an earring eventually gets a little bent out of shape. And that, well, you know what happens then? It's not secure. When you have a butterfly backing that is not perfectly set, what happens is it can literally be loose. And then suddenly you think your earring is on and it's not. So I really want to make sure you see these on the ear first so you can see that kind of quality they get. And this spike design is so, so pretty, how that just drops. And then of course you can't see the colors. I don't even have the backing on it, just put them in. But look at how pretty that is. So they're going to sit a little bit higher on the ear when you have the backing in, of course. But you can at least see the size, and that's really what's important. And then this beautiful myriad of colors you're getting. Let's go back to the wheel, close up, show you what we got here in the 18K solid. And you know what? I'm going to make it, I love this. It's going to be 1,900. You know what? Skip 19. Skip 19. I don't want to do 19. Here's the length, by the way, measurement-wise. Let me just make sure you get a ruler here to them and see those colors. What a fun way to go. True candy colors here. So amazing. I'm going to make them, you know what, 1,500 is too much, too. I've got the ability and the freedom and the liberty to put everything on sale today. So here we go. Inch and an eighth. In the length, top to bottom. Love that cascading, graduated color and graduated size. We're going to make them $12.99. First caller, they will go. And those are just fabulous. And to get all that 18 karat solid and see that perfect matching. Again, it's a series of emerald cuts and baguettes together here that give you that beautiful look. And yes, we do have a very affordable way to get a big yellow diamond today too. I've got a yellow diamond coming up. I have a peridot that's a one of a kind that actually, pairs up peridots. It's a pair of peridots. And then we also have this pink zircon, which is going to fly. So if you like the multicolors, I'm usually the only one who likes those, but that's okay. If they're still here at 1 o'clock Pacific, I take them. If not, you take them and enjoy them. But let's take a look at this. This is a pink zircon. It's a really special Asher cut. It is that gorgeous, rich raspberry color. It's almost like black cherry. We're seeing that color a lot. And it's going to be a really good one. 112-1600. Call me early, guys. These rings are one of a kinds today. I wish we had more. I do. It's really, truly the one deficit we face here is that is, yep, certainly where we fail is we only got one of pretty much everything. So give me a call. This is our 242 pink, and we surrounded it by pink diamonds. And it's going to have the white diamonds as well. So you're getting 15 points in the natural pinks. You've got 53 points in the white diamonds, and that'll be 68 points. Darn, I was hoping it'd be 58, but it's 68 points. And you'll get $58 off. So that's the beauty of it. And it is going to be our 242, nice big stone, great pink and white diamonds, classic style. This looks elegant to me. And yes, we're going to see an Asher cut tansy today. So I'm really excited about that. But isn't there something, I feel like emerald cuts and Asher cuts are one and the same in that vein, where they really do have about them, they carry an elegance about them. They're still feminine, but and they're not lacking for brightness or sparkle. They give you a lot of that, but they have this glamour, this elegance, there's something different about it. And I'm so excited to say that this one is going to be, you know what, let's give it away. It's a $39.99 ring. Looking at the bag right here. It says right there, $39.99 on this fabulous 242 Asher cut. Instead, going a lot lower. All you have to do is call me right now. It's going to be $9.99. That's it. That's not it, because you got $58 off. So take advantage of that value, right? And we are still paying for everything else. The sizing, the shipping, all of that coming your way. And that could be that one and only. Let me try it on for you as well. So that will be, how about $941 instead? To get that kind of gleam, and this is still a double refractive stone, but look at how bright it is, how every single facet throughout the Asher cut is going to light up from within, just like you see there, and this is what it's all about. So that'll be $900. $41. So give me a call if you like that one. It's a one only. We'll give it 30 seconds and then let me know if you have any requests at all. We haven't had any yet, but I'm hoping we'll get some throughout the day because maybe there's that one piece or maybe it's from yesterday or maybe you want to check on availability from earlier in the week and you want to see if it's still here when we can get you that extra discount. Why not? Why not take advantage of that? And then don't forget we have, shall we get to? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get to the fabulous other opal earring that we have because the heart shapes are gone. But we do have another very, very special piece. And do you guys want to see the peridot? Because I know when we usually have peridot, it goes quickly because it's not here very often. And Allison, are you going to stay on your hot streak there and take the Asher cut in the pink zircon? She may. We've got 1117889 coming up. And that's, look at this. Is this the most creative wild ring? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Two stones, fancy cuts put together back to back. So let me know if you like that. I cannot believe that's even here at this moment. That's wild. A pink zircon that looks that good with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. Okay, more opals on the way because I know a lot of you missed out on those heart shapes. So let me get to the opals first. These are opal earrings. They're in another fancy cut. This time it's rounds. Look at, oh, here we go. Yes, thank you. Zircon is gone. Now we go to our floral earring with a round crystal opal. Okay, do not wait. You know how quickly those heart shapes went. I would not be surprised if these go any faster. And that's because they're more affordable. 1123078. This is where it's like giving away jewelry. It's like free jewelry today. It really is. It's like free, whatever you want. You've got all my discounts. You've got $58 off everything. That's important too. And we're going to make this yellow gold only, by the way, but there's a nice border. They're bezel set, so it's a good protection for your opal. Now, you don't need to worry it's an earring, right? The earrings aren't going to get, as long as you're not wearing a boxing class, you're going to be okay. And still, goodness, hopefully if you're going to boxing class, hopefully you don't take any blows to that, right? Yeah, if so, you need a new boxing class. But this is really that beautiful opal that's going to be that 32 points bezel set, part of the design here, and then those highly polished florals. It's that petal design that's all going to be a little bit dimensional and puffed and really pretty, so they show up lovely. And it's white gold, or rather, is not an option, so it's just yellow gold on these. And they have a center post and butterfly backing, and they're not $6.99 because I'm discounting everything. So this makes it a lot easier. Look at that center post. Look, they get you a little window in the back to look through and see that beautiful through and through natural crystal opal. Every color of the rainbow's there. Wear them with everything. It's a great way to wear something that still goes with everything but gives you something different from what everyone else has. I'm making these $299 an earring. $299. And yeah, there's $58 even off that low price. So $299, take $58 off, that's $241 if you'd like them. And then I'm going to borrow this one real quick, just show you the measurement here, and then we'll put one up against the ear. So that's what they look like. I'm giving them 30 seconds, and we'll see if they even last that long. I doubt they will. But that's your measurement. They're going to be about, well, really close. If you go petal to petal, point to point, that's about 3/8 of an inch there. And then I'll go ahead and put them on the ear for you so you can see what they look like from a bit more of a distance away. And so you can really see how when it moves, it's going to give you that gleam. And I know it picks up some glare here, so it's, again, all mirror finished yellow gold, but you can see how pretty that is with the great almost petal design, right? It's a definite floral that you have in the design surrounding your opal. All right, they're here. Oh my goodness, $241. Let's go back to the wheel and we'll take another look close up, and then we're going to be on our way because right now they're here. So you can still grab those if you'd like at, gosh, only $241. That's pretty amazing. So they're available, and then we'll keep on moving, and we've got that yellow diamond. And I do want to get to that peridot. So this is going to be our next one, and it's peridot in fancy cuts. I don't think you've ever seen these cuts before anywhere else. It would be very unlikely, and we'll show them to you next. Oh my goodness, this is good. So take a look at this peridot ring. It's a one only as well, and it's the way it sits up. It's all going to be very elongated, but east to west. Usually when we say elongated, that means north to south down the hand. This is a little bit different. Call me on those opals. They're verifying now. We'll see who's got them. But I'm not waiting around on anything to sell, so it's up to you to call, talk to your operators, see if you can get these one of a kinds. But this is 1117889, and those are kind of looks like the florals we just saw, but in the cut of the stone. Isn't that great? You get this beautiful cut of the stone here, which is so impressive. You get a really good look about it, and yeah, it's also going to be Well, it's really, really, really affordable. It's peridot at 3 carats 80 total weight here. So you've got, think about it, it's like 1 carat 90 each, and then you've got also 25 points in diamonds. Look at how the middle point of the diamond pave is elevated. The outsides of this like triple looks kind of like a clover, looks very designer, very like French inspired. You know, the French designers that do this in luggage and the French designers that do this in jewelry, right? Very, very chic-y. This is very much that look, but going out to the sides, creating that point, and we're gonna make this one, it's white gold only. It's got the great carving through the sides. There's that similar design in the stone cut is actually built up in the basket. So that's really pretty. It's just gotta stay the way it is. And this is why we love a TVON peridot. This is why I say ignore everyone else's peridot and look at ours, because haze, no, sorry, I don't see that. Inclusions, no, don't see that. Hazy, foggy, dull, that's not our peridot. That just is not what we're doing. Look at how beautiful this is side to side on the hand. It really is different. And then when you see it overall in its totality on the hand, it looks very different than it does when it's up close. It's the way the diamonds surround that fancy cut, and it's only $9.99, which makes it $9.41 at checkout. So huge value on that one as well. If you like it, I love that side to side. Take a look at the profile though, how it does sit up a little higher off the hand and then elevates, right? How that's done is really, really, really special. So here we are looking at a really cool ring and just the brightest peridots. Again, it's 2 stones set side by side, back to back. So then you've got the diamonds that run right through it here. This almost gives me like a Celtic feel. It's really pretty. I mean, my goodness, St. Patrick's Day will be here before you know it. It's an August birthstone. We know that. Peridot is. But again, with challenges finding really high quality material, this is definitely that. $9.41 at checkout for that one. And then we're going to talk a little bit about, the only thing we have left, by the way, are my earrings. My earrings, the multicolored tourmaline earrings are here. And the unheated, the mystery stone that was revealed today about 50 minutes ago. So those are the only 2 pieces remaining from the show. We're going to show you a Paraíba. A peridot sounds like it's verifying, so keep that in mind. White gold only on the peridot. Let's talk a little bit of, should we go rare? Should we go rare again? I know, we're really excited about this. This is, it's a stone that I will tell you, I'm here every day and I haven't seen this in about 2 years. It's been locked in a vault. It was at the Tucson show on display. It was the stone everybody was talking about. We decided that we wanted to bring it back. And by the way, it was available actually for purchase by dealers at the wholesale show that wrapped up last week. But it didn't sell. We were asking, and I kid you not, we were asking $750,000 for this very ring. This goes to show you, you would think that maybe the television aspect and the television side of TVON might require you to spend more than if you were in a wholesale trade show, but that is not the case. And that is why I brought it out on this Super Sunday, to put it on sale and to give you the value of a lifetime. This is going to be our purple tourmaline. It is a gorgeous neon lavender. It's still copper bearing, so yes, it is Paraíba. But if you think the blue greens are special and the blue greens are rare, wait till you see. I mean, I can't guide you as to where to find another one. They're not just readily available out there. But if you want one of the rarest stones in the world, this is it. And the way it is set, and oh, by the way, it hasn't been on the air in years. We've marked it down for today. We have marked it down. When you have a day when you kick off and lead off the show with a beautiful, never before seen, natural bicolor yellow into pink zoisite, then that's also the day you should bring out a purple Cuprian albaite that has the neon this has. Take a look at this. Obviously, it's going to be a huge stone. Think about it for a second. If I had, and this is an if because I don't, but if I had a blue-green tourmaline that was 8 carats, how much would that go for? We see 2 carats go for about $25,000. So if I had an 8 carat blue-green, what would that be? Keep in mind, this is a much more rare color than even the blue-greens. And it's item number 1110249. It's one of the first item numbers that went into our system. That is 249 items into our system ever. So it's been here a while. It's going to be a truly amazing value. It's not final sale, so keep that in mind. These are important purchases. We want you to be sure to get it at home, see what it's all about, have a jeweler look at it, an appraiser if you choose to, but this is going to be the one to own because the value has never been this good. And I sold a lot of purple Cuprians way back in the day in 2004, yes. try it on my thumb. It's, I think, a little too high setting just for my personal preference for the thumb, but I will show you. That's just my own. It sits up a little bit higher. I can put it on my thumb. I just think, me personally, when I wear a thumb ring, and I do every day, I like something that sits a little more low profile. It looks super cool as long as you can just handle the fact that it does have a little higher profile to it. So see what I mean? It's gonna sit, it's a weird angle, but it's awkward to turn my wrist that way, but I'm double jointed, I can handle it. Look at that. That's gonna be a really, so I just think, again, the way it sits up is a little bit higher, so you may wanna just take that into consideration. I just like something that sits flush to the thumb when I wear it. By the way, I think the nail ring that we have next week would be beautiful as a thumb ring too. So just keep that in mind. This is next Sunday, the one that I'm wearing right here. I'm stacking two together, so that's what two look like in two different gold colors, but just wanted to keep you reminded about that because I know a lot of you are digging your nail bangles as I am. So anyway, that's the peridot as the thumb ring. So just keep in mind, it sits up a little higher, but back to our purple Cuprian, which is Paraiba, 18 karat gold. It is rose and white together. The rose gold sets the purple. The white gold's the rest of the way. You've got some very large diamonds. Look at those large diamonds. They're actually not emerald cuts. They're slightly tapered. And they're not tapered like north to south. They're tapered east to west. And so they're more of a trapezoid cut. It's a 7 karat 95. I don't know why it's not coming up. I guess it's been that long. We have to delete graphics, I guess, because it's been so long since it's been on the air. But it's our 7 karat 95, and the diamond weight on it is, 56 points of trapezoids. So well over and getting close to 1/3 of a carat each. And it's going to be our beautiful rose and white gold setting. The reason it's coming out is because it is the lowest price. We've taken another massive. And when I first presented this many, many years ago, and that was going back, we're talking about 7 years ago, when this was first presented, it was $30,000. And by the way, 7 years ago, things were, I hate to say it, but things were less. We all know that. That's just the reality. I mean, everything was less 7 years ago than it is today. I can't name anything that doesn't fall into that category. That is what's so shocking about this. And as time wears on, this stone has only gotten more rare. We're bringing it down today to a brand new low. We've never seen this before. I was stunned. Stunned. I knew we were going to bring it back out. I just figured it would still be at its lowest. And again, $30,000 piece. Do you remember that, Tone? It was literally, I know it was 7 years ago. Tony's probably going, I don't remember yesterday's pieces, let alone 7 years ago. But it was $29,999, right? He sees a lot of jewelry. We can't keep it all straight. But this one is one of those that you do remember because it is that piece that is of the utmost level of rarity. And it's not $30,000. I am stunned by this. I know you're going to see little natural inclusions when you're really up close to it. That's why we show it to you. We show you the most up close view. You're going to see inclusions, yes. When you see it on my hand, which is going to go about 2 feet away, you're not going to see inclusions. You're going to see that beautiful violet. Doesn't look like amethyst, doesn't look like tanzanite, doesn't look like purple sapphire. It's a neon glow. It's like think of it like ultraviolet. It's ultraviolet. You know what it looks like? It looks like purple diamonds. Purple diamonds have this color so often. If you're ever lucky enough to see one, they're rare, but they have this kind of color to them. And we're going to make it a lot better than $30,000. Take a look at it. Love this one. And here's what it looks like on the hand so you can see the kind of neon it has. And again, there's your rose gold setting for the center. There's the under gallery finished on the inside. The whole band is solid 18 karat white gold going around. And then this is what I'm talking about. You are wearing one of the most important collectible stones that we have ever offered. And look at the way the light ripples through it. Do you see now? There's not an inclusion to be seen when you see it from just about 2 feet away. That is the look. And boy, if it looks like a big stone on me, it's a big stone. And that's because it's 8 karat, stays as is. Let's blow it out in price. I remember the very last time I did have it, which was over 2 years ago. It was still $25,000. It hadn't made a lot of adjusting, and the fact it's coming down at all is amazing. This will sell. And there's only one because we have far more collectors than we have collectibles. We know that. This is why everyone's always upset they're missing out on pieces like this. It's not inexpensive, but you know what? For what this is, it is downright dirt cheap. It really is. It is the one to own today. I would own it if I could. If they let me buy this stuff first, you wouldn't see it. I mean, truly, because I know what they're worth. And I know these are $60,000 and $70,000 and $80,000 a carat for the blue greens, which again are the more common. The blue greens are the more common. The purple lavenders are still considered Paraibas. It has to either blue, green, or purple to be considered Paraiba. So actually, we could call it a purple Paraiba, which just sounds even better, right? It alliterates nicely. You can call it that, but it's not even $25,000. This is unreal. It's not even $20,000, and it's not $15,000. It's gonna go. I wish we had one for everybody. I don't have a smaller size. I don't have a medium size. I don't have anything else in purple Paraiba. This is it. And then you've got those really big diamonds, so tastefully set, so perfect paired up with that center stone. And yet, it's not even going to be 15,000. We already should have it gone, right? Which ones? The flowers or the heart shape? Flowers. Good. Opal earrings are still here if anybody wants them. It's not 15. It's not 14. It's not 13. It's not 12. I'm going too low, and I admit it. This is far, far, far too low for this stone. We are looking at nothing per carat. Nothing. I mean, this is a stone that goes for $70,000 and $80,000 and $90,000 a carat in small sizes, in 1, in 2 carat sizes. And now it's not even 13, it's not even 12, and it's not even going to be $11,000. It's an 8 carat stone. My Paraibas, and you see them almost every day here. You see blue-green Paraibas. When I have a 2 carat blue-green Paraiba and it's 2 carats, it's $25,000. Why is an 8 carat that's more rare 12? It's because it's been here for 7 years. Today's the day it gets its collectible home. Today's the day you decide whether you want to wear it, whether you want to lend it to a museum, whether you want to first lend it and then wear it. Maybe wear it, then lend it, whatever you want to do. Or keep it for the rarity, but remember, it's tourmaline, so you can wear it every day. If you want that to be, people ask all the time, I want a really nice diamond for an engagement ring. They don't have any idea that stones, colored stones, are so much more rare than nice diamonds. So a lot of people now are opting to go with rare colored stones for really important engagement rings, right? Because they're so much more specific and unique and different. A dear friend of mine just got engaged. What did she get engaged with? She's really, really successful. So is her fiance. She didn't get engaged with a diamond. She wanted to stand out and be different. She got engaged with a 28 karat emerald. Love it. Cool. This is even more rare than that. So you've got a really special stone. It's not 11. It's not $10,000. It is not going to be, I can't believe it. This is $99.99. That is a value that's basically like $1,000 a carat for the stone, and then basically $1,000 for the diamonds. It makes no sense, like each diamond. That is so wrong, that is so crazy, and it's actually $58 off that price too. So first caller will take it, and that takes us to our top of the hour. Boy, started the hour with a rarity, finishing up the hour with another rarity, and this is it. So really, really, do you like my, yeah, so Eugene, you're filling me on the Gatorade bet? I like it. So and for my poor people who are so confused by the Roman numerals, boy, I got to do things more just straightforward, right? It's 58. That's a Roman numeral for 58. So for those of you thinking like there's some kind of weird typo machine going on, it's, yeah, Roman numerals. We celebrate when we have the big game. That actually, the annual, they call it, you know, big game, you know what, and they number them every year, right? Last year was 57, this year's 58, that's 58. So we thought, you know, why give you $50 off when we could give you $58 off? It's my new tradition here. I started it last year. So happy Sunday to you. We're glad you're with us. This is the top of the hour, and we're so glad you're here. We have 2 hours left, and so we are putting a sale together as our thanks for coming here and hanging out with us on this Sunday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are, celebrating together a big, big pregame party. And that is with some big values. I mean, bigger than we've seen, and really incredible pieces as well. So 58, that's what that means. That's a Roman numeral. So that's $58 off. You get $58 off everything you shop for today. And so we're glad to have you. And yes, there's really exotic and rare like this one, and then there's really affordable. We've had earrings for $299. We've had great rings for under $1,000. So this is where you can make requests too. You don't have to just wait to see the perfect piece. You can ask for it. We can bring it out. Take a look at this purple putty, but I'm not leaving it here. So this is it, guys, last call. And then we're going to get more brand new. We're going to get more brand new on the way. And this is going to be, oh, we're going to see the biggest sphene we have too. So any of my color change sphene lovers out there, we've got a huge color change sphene on the way too as well. That's so exciting. Loving that one as well. And then you name it, we got it. We even have some tourmalines. That's watermelon tourmaline in the slice design. So you get that big surface area. We've got a huge kunzite, gold quartz, all the best. But are you really going to let me buy this? So far, I've got 2 things on my list here. 2 things. And again, a special welcome into everybody who's just tuning in. Glad you're with us. So that's one that I'm going to keep here for the moment. If you'd like it, let me know. And we're celebrating. So again, this is our big day. And we have a Sunday here to celebrate 2 hours. So we are in the spirit. We are getting you ready, whether you like to shop, whether you like to partake in some sports a little bit later, whether you like some entertainment, just some good food, whether you like some entertainment of commercials, or you like listening to good music at halftime, this is where we're pre-partying together for the next 2 hours. So, Tony, I want to let everybody know what's coming up. And again, we have some really special amateur on the way. So again, happy Big Game Sunday. We're so glad you're with us. Big sale event. I'm ready. I am ready. I think we're going to be probably, who knows, we're going to be giving this away a little bit later. Who knows? You may never know. But that's going to be, this is the way I do football right there. So this is where we've got so much to show you. We're glad you're with us. And let me know what requests you have, because why not? You've got 2 hours to shop the sale, $58 off, no sales final. So that's really good. You got a full money back return guarantee and all that. We do have a Tanzanite deal coming up right now. It's our Tanzanite Blue Wing Block D. I was talking about this at the very beginning of the show. We only have a couple pieces left today so far, and it's going to be that unheated bi-colors that we saw to start the show. That stunning, ultraviolet purple tourmaline. And now we're going to talk about Tanzanite that's really affordable, and this is what is so exciting. You've been asking for this because a lot of you were loving your Blue Wing Block D rings, but a lot of you are saying, I need a pendant. And I know they're running out. So what can you do to help me get a piece to match my ring? Here it is. It's here and it's on sale. So let's take a look at this gorgeous round Blue Wing Block D. I've only got a couple that matched. So to get the ideal color, and I went through these with a fine tooth comb, and I only wanted to have the ones that are that stunning, perfect match. So here it is, 1123-138. This is amazing. And I'm so proud of this, but you got to dial in quickly. And we even put on, I normally have a much smaller bail on a classic like this. We put a larger bail. Why? Because the typical bail does not fit a diamonds by the yard. Well, this is such a pretty round Tanzanite. I wanted you to have the ability to use your favorite diamonds by the yard. So we actually made the double bail here bigger so that you can accommodate any of your diamond by the yard pieces with this piece. So that's great, because you might want to dress this up or you might want to dress it down, and it's everyday wearable, and that's the beauty of it. But it's 1123-138. And get ready for, at least my smallest stone, because they're not all exactly the same carat weight, right? When you're not mass producing jewelry that's, run of the mill, you're going to end up with stones being sometimes a little bit different carat weight. What we prioritize is getting the color and the cutting identical. This is a minimum of 233, so it's not small. This is a minimum 233 carat weight on the stone. Every one of them is a stunning Portuguese cut round, and it's in that 14 karat gold. And how about you choose your gold? What is your favorite gold color with Tanzanite? Is it white gold? Is it yellow gold? Is it rose gold? You get to decide. Not me, not TVON. You get to decide, or maybe you want to have one of each. Well, for a very limited time, we could get you more than one, but that's obviously not going to last very long. So give me a call very, very quickly. Here's what we're going to do. It's in solid gold, no diamonds needed on this one. It's just all about the luxury of that stone, the color, the saturation, all of that. And we're going to give you a huge value. So remember, for those of you that say, you know what, I'm going to shop next week, or I'm going to shop next month, or I'm going to shop when springtime arrives. Remember, that is all fine and well, and we love when you shop with us whenever you really just feel the need or feel the urge, or when you find the perfect piece. But I have to just remind everybody, because that's my #1 job, is to make sure you're aware of what's happening with the world of gems and in the world of Blue Wing. Now, obviously, I had a message at 4 this morning that said, I was watching another network and they had Tanzanites on, and they were, and I'm going, and that's great. Tanzanites everywhere. Every single store, network, boutique, auction house, everybody's got Tanzanite. Everybody does. But what you're not finding anywhere else besides here is Blue Wing Block D. So if you tend to prioritize quality, if you tend to want better material, let's face it, in this case, if you have shopped already with us here and you've shopped Blue Wing in a ring or an earring or a bracelet, you want to get Blue Wing so that it matches. Otherwise, if you go elsewhere, you can, but you're not going to get that same color or that same neon or that same saturation. And that's really important, and that's what we love about this one, is that you're getting that amazing saturation that we love. But it's also really affordable, because welcome to our sale event this Sunday. We have 2 hours left, that's it. And these are going to sell out because I only have a couple of them. So it's really important. But for those of you that say, I'll wait till May, I'll wait till winter, I'll wait till fall, we're not going to have Blue Wings at that point. So unfortunately, the opportunity goes to the wayside. I'm not sure what we're going to do, if we're just not going to bring Tanzanite, if we're going to bring a lower quality, I don't know. But that's hasn't all been figured out yet. But for now, we're celebrating with the last of the last of the last. And it's happening now at a great value on a brand new piece that should be, boy, it's a good thing I fumbled that one. It's a good thing I'm not playing today. This is the price, and I don't know if you can read that, but it says $29.99. $29.99 should be what you pay. Yeah, of course. Of course, it's a 2 karat 33, and it's a fancy cut. It's an exotic cut. It's a round. You're not paying that. Take a look. You got $58 off everything. 58, that's what that means. And it's red flashes galore. And it's your choice of white, yellow, or rose. And you can get, I'm not limiting it, you can get 2 if you want. You want to get 1 for you and 1 for a friend, 1 for you and 1 for a loved one. Do it. This is stock up time on Blue Wing Block D. This is the moment to do it. And it's not even going to be $19.99. Not going to be. I love this value. Let me show it to you from a distance away as well. Got to make sure you see it from all the different angles. Got to make sure you see the size, see it on, see everything so you know exactly what you're getting, because otherwise you're going to look at this price and go, there's no way. There's no way I can get that deal. There's no way I can get that value. Let me show it to you here as well. And this, again, bigger bail than we normally do on a pendant like this. So you've got full accommodation to even your larger chains and, more importantly, diamonds by the yard. And it's all about just, it's about the stone. Let the stone be the show, right? That's it right there. You can see it's about 5/8 of an inch top to bottom with the bail. Even the stone itself is a full 1/4 inch or more in diameter. And then we'll show it on because it's not going to be $19.99. This is what it looks like against a skin tone from a distance away. So you see the amazing color it has. This is what it looks like close up. As far as like a beautiful against even a dark color, you see how it just really shines and how it's just truly neon. It's giving that blue, that purple, that red, all those flashes. Of course, rounds are so special because you end up getting more flash than you do with any other cut. So you get a sparkle factor to your neon as well. And it's not even going to be $19.99. Only have a couple to go around. Let's take a look at it close up. And we'll make this whole pendant. Go ahead, send them out. And yes, you're getting the additional discount, $1,400. You know what? Let's not do 14. Let's not do 13. I'm ready. I am on a pricing rampage today. It is your day to set everything else aside and shop, because it's not 12, it's not 11, it's not even $10.99. Let's make you the winner instantly and go ahead and make them $999 a piece, which we all know by now. You get that $58 off, so you know that makes it $941 at checkout, so you're getting an even bigger discount. And what a value it is. So that's going to be our final call. If you'd like to have that Blue Wing Block D, operators, will you please let me know how many you're getting, because I know that I wouldn't be surprised if there are a few of you that are taking more than one, and that would be a very, very good idea, I think. So it's last call already, because again, started with so few to go around. $941 is your price tag at checkout. That's a huge value, and all you have to do is let me know, do you want the white, the yellow, or the rose? And how many? Because that sounds crazy, except then you realize they're running out of Blue Wing Block Ds, and there's a rare round here, so maybe I do want to take advantage of that. Yes, you do. You definitely want to take advantage of that as fast as you possibly can, because they're almost sold out and we have backed up lines. So stay with us if you're on hold. Don't get frustrated, because we want to make sure we try to get you one. And the only way to do that is by staying right there on hold and stay online with us, and we'll see what we can do for you. But that is a fabulous tanzanite, and you can really see the reds, right? You can really see, I mean, that's the whole point. Yet on television, it's never the best light to show off the reds. You'll see even more of that when you see it in normal lighting. Remember, we have bright lights here. So this is where, again, great for diamonds, not great for neon stones. Just means that your stone is going to look even better when you get it at home and it's delivered to your doorstep and you open that box and you see that beautiful stone. You're going to be blown away, and you're going to probably go look back at this tape and go, wait a minute, is that the same stone? Because it looks even better. And usually it's true when we shop online, and I can speak as an exclusive online shopper. I only shop online. Last time I was shopping in a store was probably when I was a teenager, right? I just, again, it's too convenient not to, and I'm a shopper and I shop way too frequently. I don't have time to shop in stores. I need to shop like at 4 a.m. That's when I do my best shopping, right? And so that's the beauty of the world we live in. But isn't it true that there's so often disappointment then, because there's a picture of something or a visual of something, and then when you actually get it at home and see it in real life, it can be a little underwhelming. Not the case here, especially with our Blue Wings. We hear it so often. I hear it every single day. It's that piece that is even better in person. And so experience it if you haven't, because this is one of the most affordable ways to get Blue Wing Block D historically. And then, of course, it's also one of the last opportunities to get Blue Wing Block D going forward, which also makes it super important. And we're going to give it 60 seconds and keep on moving. There's a lot to get to today. We've got so many brand new. I still have some gold hoops that are very avant-garde, updated, very now. So if you feel like you need a piece to kind of propel you to the modern era of jewelry and you need something really updated in your collection, well, we have the hoop for you today. Also do have, and I'm going to flash it right now, I mentioned this a couple of times. Yesterday was our 9-carat 56 emerald cut Blue Wing. It is gone. Today we have a 908 in an Asher cut, and we have even upgraded the way it is set with diamonds. So I'm very excited about this. It's coming up in about, I would say about we're not going to wait too long, probably in about a half hour or so. That's the stone that's coming up today. So 9 carat plus, huge yellow diamonds, which I show it because maybe you want to think about yellow gold. And then if you get the yellow gold pendant and then pair it up with that astrocut, the yellow gold of the pendant might, coordinate nicely back to the yellow diamonds that are in that ring. So just a thought there. And then last call, we're almost sold out on this one. So give me a call if you'd like one really quickly. We don't want you to wait. Don't want you to miss out. It is especial. Okay, coming up, gold quartz is here. And a yellow diamond. I have a really affordable yellow diamond that's going to be a ½ carat size. That's exciting as well. And then also I brought out star ruby. I brought out my massive kunzite. I brought out a really special trapiche. I brought out a Brazilian Paraíba. Listen, a lot of you missed out on one yesterday. I've got one in white gold today. It's a 220, not quite as sizable as the last, but we've got a big one. And look at this though, my favorite emerald cut kunzite is here as well. If you like this one, let me zoom all the way back because it's like a skyscraper of spodumene here. It's pinks and purples and blues, and that is the telltale sign you got a high quality stone right there. The item number on this one, and it is a one only, 1119418 is going to be our beautiful Afghan material. You can see how clean it is. I always say I wish they would clean this before because there's only so much cleaning I can do from the surface, because when there's actually a bigger stone, sometimes there's a little cleaning that's necessary from the back. So keep in mind, this is a super clean stone, which is what I'm showing you by giving you these angles here. 24 carats 37. Emerald cut, diamond striped on the sides. It's almost like a little varsity stripe going on. And it's a really special big stone. Let's take a look at it on so you get the full perspective here of what it looks like on the hand, because it is a true cocktail ring if there ever was one. You can see it practically goes from knuckle to knuckle on me. And then you see, instead of just being a light, barely there pink, it's got that beautiful blue, that beautiful purple, that really overtakes the pink. I mean, it's more orchid than anything else. It's not just a light pink. And so we have the one, and it's of course a blowout price, otherwise it wouldn't be here on this Sunday of sales. And this is what we're gonna do. It stays in the white gold. Look at those diamonds on the sides there. You've got the diamonds just striped right along the base of the basket. And then here's what it looks like up close again. And boy, from $69.99, this has taken a huge discount. I'll make it even better than even $3,000. Already more than half off. That's great. And let me know how many we have on those tanzanite pendants, because I think I was down to the last 2 and I don't know if they've gone. So I think we're done with that tanzanite pendant, but check with your operator. They always know. They have the up to date. And here's what I'll do on this one instead, $29.99 or $2,500. Okay, we did this earlier on the Paraíba where it was a like silly price per carat. This one is too. If we're going $2,500, that's basically $100 a carat for a stone. That never goes for $100 a carat. We're gonna make it $23.99 so we can go sub $100 a carat, and free gold, free diamonds, free sizing, free shipping, all of that, and an extra $58 off as well. So $23.99. And that, of course, is going to be, well, you got $58 off, so why not make it $23.41 if you'd like it? So huge value there. And then coming up, we have pink diamonds, my classic. I do have what I think is a great thumb ring coming up today in the show. It's a classic white diamond ring that everybody's going to love. We have ametrine in a pendant. Haven't seen any ametrine since that huge one rolled along. That was a few weeks ago. Got a big pendant coming up for you today. And I haven't had a single request today. So 76 minutes into the show, haven't had a request. Very unusual. Let me know if there's anything you want to see that we can take $58 off for you. Okay, coming up, let's get to it. We've got the Brazilian Paraíba slice. This is the way to get a big carat weight in a Brazilian Paraíba. And I want to show it because obviously we had one yesterday. Everyone was fighting over it. And then of course there was only one. Look at this though. This is going an extra level because not only do you get that large gem presence, but this is not just surrounded by diamonds, but instead you've got a Brazilian Paraíba halo as well. So you're getting the slice of material, which is going to give you that 220, but you're also getting the faceted stones, which give you the neon in the round brilliance. So all of that together is 112-3105. And we only have this one, of course, and it's 18 karat gold. Of course, we went high end with that too. So you've got a lot to love here. And it's going to be our 220 Brazilian Paraíbas. That's 20 points and 53. Do you know that Brazilian Paraíba carat weight is more than we've seen in just the Brazilian Paraíba rings? Keep that in mind. When we've had two, they were like 19 points and 20 points and things like that. In this case, you're actually getting even more. So that's the halo. So remember, it's a 220. That's what you see in the middle. So that's that bigger gem weight, which obviously is it's the only way I can get you a large gem weight when it actually comes to a Brazilian Paraíba, right? It's, again, anything greater than that. We've had actual faceted Brazilian Paraíbas. They're still, our largest ones have been about 70 points. So this is another step up, a huge upgrade. But then you're getting 20 points in Brazilian Paraíbas that halo it. So they're going around that beautiful stone. It's so organic. I was saying yesterday, the design we had almost reminds me of a geode, the way you find rough crystal, basically. When you find gemstone crystals, they almost, most of them, not all are grown that way, but most of them in nature look like, you know, that inside the rock, there's all the crystal structure you see. That's what this design reminds me of. It looks a lot like that. Plus you're getting 53 points in diamonds as well. So all of that, take a look at it. We only have this one and it's gonna go because it is a designer piece. No question about it. One of our best here. And it's gonna be a better value than even $99.99, which is where it's set to go. Let me take you on a tour of it so you can see all of this beautiful 18 karat gold you're getting, which is finished on the inside. There you see that. Even a little Harlequin diamond cutout pattern on the inside, some beautiful detail there. The letter C's on the inside. So again, they inscribe the carat weights, usually internally on the band. And I'm hoping this one does as well, which I think is just a great extra bonus here. So you can see, yep, in there, they're upside down, but you can see that there's actually going to be that, what they did was they totaled it all up. So it says 240. They put all the Brazilian Paraíbas together and then the diamond weight. So that's why 220 and 20, we wanted to break it down for you. So you know exactly what you're getting, but it's going to be better than even $5,000. And just whenever you get a chance, please, that'd be great. And then here's what I'm going to do instead of this one for $5,000 or $49.99. Huge opportunity right now. And it's going to be only $4,499. That's it. So a lot to get to today, but that's one of our more specialty stones. Biggest way we have to get you a Brazilian Paraíba is in that 220. And this one's in the white gold. Yesterday's was in yellow. And they do have to stay as they are. So if you like that, typically, we see Paraíbas in white gold. So if you like that combination the best, here's a good way to get it, because as you get into those richer neon colors, that is where you're getting a really, really special look. And of course, looks great in the white gold there. So ametrine is next. That'll be coming up for you. Then we have the hoops. I think we need to see those. It's kind of like crescent moon meets hoop. How do we do that? How can we put together a crescent moon style and a gold hoop together? Like I was saying earlier, this is more or less a fresh design in a hoop. So we're going to take a look at them now because we don't get anything like this typically. And I'm really proud that we have just a few gold designs for those of you that have been really hoping we'd bring you a little bit more solid gold. This is 1123017, and it's going to be a magnificent style. This is going to be really pretty and important to see on, because you're probably going, I don't see a crescent moon. That looks like a round hoop to me. And then it's all in the side detail. Take a look from a distance so I can show you. From the front, it looks like that big, oversized, puffy hoop. But then you see why we call it the crescent moon. The way it has that great angle, the way it's finished on the inside. If this were solid, it would be far too heavy to wear. So it's a hollow design. We don't fill it with anything. It doesn't mean it's plating. It's still, everything you're getting is 14 karat yellow gold, but it is not solid through the body of the design. So keep that in mind. That would just make it too heavy. And then your ears, your poor little earlobes, it would be painful. So instead, we want this to be a really bold style to wear all the time. These are going to be, I think these are made in Italy, but my goodness, I haven't seen the stamp. So this is, sure enough, this is really a beautiful oversized butterfly backing. We'll show you here how the post looks. There is something about this though. It's very rich in the alloy. So as we take you on a tour all the way around, this is a very buttery rich gold. So it is 14K, but it tends to look a little bit more like the 18K. And more importantly, you've got to see the size, and then we'll try them on. Because there's a lot of 1-inch hoops we do, but they don't usually give you this presence. So this gives you a much bolder, more interesting way to get that presence that you see there. And there's your 1-inch drop. So this is going to be for only a few of you. Come on in early. Look at that beautiful design, and then we'll show them to you on, which is important. And they're going to be a fabulous way to go. I've only got a couple of pairs, so again, our gold pieces have been very popular of late. They've just been here the last couple of days or so. Maybe you missed them over the weekdays. Now we've got this design, and I know you're all waiting to see them on. Here's what they look like. Let me just show you what one looks like on so you can see, and notice how it's not pulling or tugging, and it's that really, I know it picks up some glare here, but this is all mirror finish. So this is the same hoop you just saw, just got that mirror finishing, but of course from the profile is where you're going to really see that really stunning crescent moon opening. So that great way that it kind of wraps around and gives you that look. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make these less than $1,000, and how about $9.99? But Actually, we're going to do better than that. So let's take another look close up and see what all that mirror finishing that all is happening around the way. And that's going to be, you know what, I'll do better than even, let's do better than $888. I'm giving you all the discounts you need. So how about this, a $599 hoop instead? That's really simple and easy, beautiful way to go. $599, which really turns into, of course, $541 if you'd like to have them in a gorgeous, beautiful, dynamic hoop. That's what gives you the wow. We talk about this all the time, is that it's not always about the length of a style earring. It's a lot of times about the width. And when you get more width, you get a little more wow factor, right? They have more presence to them. As a matter of fact, let me borrow this one again, and we'll just give them 60 seconds. It's my only all gold piece of the day. So just wanted to give you a look at them early here so you can see what they are all about. And then we might just have to put Tanzanite up for auction. I mean, there I said it. I might have to. I might take the most important piece of the day and give you a really cool opportunity to price it how you want yourself. But I did want to show these, Tony, why not, from across the room, just so you can see the size they have. I realize that they look a little shadowy and dark because I don't have a lot of light here. The light is all over there. But you've got a really beautiful look on, so you can see they're not too dramatic of a drop. I mean, obviously, I'm a gal who likes a big hoop, right? I like a big, give me a 3.5 inch, I'm happy. I usually wear a 2.5. This is where, again, you get that beautiful, bold style, though, that really shows up. It's giving you bold because it's all mirror finished, and they're $541 when you take advantage of this price tag. Take a look at them because we got the discount for you. So that's our solid gold, and we love to have them. But again, you've been asking for them, so this is kind of a modern, fresh take on a hoop that is normally just really simple and straightforward. So that's a great way to go. And then we're going to let's get to our ametrine. Why not? We'll do our ametrine piece. We've got our beautiful Asher cut tanzanite with the yellow diamonds on the sides. That's very important as well. And anything else you want to request, I cannot believe we've gone through an hour and a half of show with no requests. But hey, it just means hopefully you're loving what we're putting up. If not, you got to tell me what you'd like to see and we'll be happy to do it. So coming up, let's get to this ametrine, one of the rarest stones in the world. We spent a lot of time kind of enamored with a really beautiful bicolor stone at the top of the show. Here's a bicolor stone that you may have heard of before. You may know already. It is a beautiful, really special 6 carat 33 specialty cut. These are usually emerald cuts, which there's nothing wrong with, but this is a little bit of a fancy cut. It bows out a little on the sides. It's a cushion cut, but modified. It's 1114-634, and I want to see who's out there. 0 to start, $100 increments on a 6 carat 33 ametrine with 13 points in diamonds. And you know what? If you win it, you're going to choose your gold color. You're going to do whatever you want. You get to choose. What do you want with your gold color? I would go with yellow. That would be me. Because you know why? There's half citrine happening in this stone. It's all natural. People always think, oh, I see all these weird stones with all these weird treatments, and ametrine must be one of those. We don't sell those weird stones with weird treatments. So this is a stone that is half citrine, half amethyst. I always like to think, I know it's kind of random, but it's a citrine, which is November's birthstone, and an amethyst, which is February's birthstone. So if those months are meaningful to you, then that would be interesting in and of itself, I think. But here we are. And do we have anybody at $100? You want to start at $3? Thank you very much. We have a little mini power bid to start us off. So we have $300 to begin. 300 and one bidder alone. Wowza. That's pretty. That's a pretty stone. Let me show you the length, show you how it looks on the neckline, show you all that. And we have $300, and that's it. So one bidder and one price, and oh my goodness, nobody else. So apparently, we're going to be giving this away. Do we have how much? $500. Who's that? 2 bidders, $500, 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. Let me show it to you on the neckline. That's what it looks like from a distance. Here's what it looks like against a darker color. Tony, I might just say something about this real quick because I think we're done. It's been too many power bids. We had a $300 open, and we've had a $500 bid since then. And it scared everybody away, I think. I don't want it to. There is, I know I didn't put the original price up there because I never thought we'd be here talking about $500 with one bidder left. But hey, this is what happens sometimes. I never know. And sometimes people are too busy to watch TVON. And so when there's a more limited audience and I do an auction, especially when it starts at 0, weird things are going to happen. And this is one of the best things that could happen because there's really one bidder left at $500, and this is not a $500 piece. And yes, by the way, we're still, when you win, and this, by the way, is a Roman numeral for 58. Today is big game number 58. So I thought we were going to give, we weren't going to do a discount, but see, I started this tradition last year where I wanted to put together a little fun sale on every big game Sunday. And so last year I started by saying, let's give you the number of the big game, right? So it's the 58th today. So it's $58 off. And I say that because even when you win this auction at a ridiculously low price, you're still going to get to take $58 off. It's everything. So that's going to be an even better value. And we're only at $500. So how about we just make this really fast and say, bye-bye, Ametrine, and give you a last call with 2 minutes. And then we're going to sell it. I had to kind of do a little wake-up call. And that's what, when I do an auction at zero, it's not because this was supposed to be a zero to start auction. We don't do zero to start auctions. That's just something I do to make sure you're still here with us. And we had 2 bidders, and we have 1 left. 2 bidders. That's it. Nationwide audience, 2 bidders. I think that tells you that maybe people are doing other things. That's a good thing for you, because that is why this piece isn't at $29.99. Oh, and by the way, that is the price tag. So it was a $3,000 piece, and I say was because obviously I have no control over where this auction goes for. When I do a no reserve auction, that means that no matter how little we get, I have to sell it. That's my pet peeve, is reserve auctions. When it's like, oh, you bid and you get excited and you're bidding in an auction, and then you go, oh, you won, but not really, because you didn't meet the reserve. Oh, darn it. You mean I can't have that $300,000 car for $1,000? Oh, darn, right? That's why reserves exist, to protect the seller. Here, there is no such protection. So we're just selling it. $500 unless we get anybody else. 2 more minutes. Oh, well, 2-minute warning, everybody. It's the 2-minute warning. And this is not a close game. This is what you call a blowout. $29.99 to $500, that's a rout. That's a good old-fashioned you win, I lose rout. Nobody saw that coming. 1.5 point spread, my you know what. Yeah, this is crazy. So here we are. Last call, you got the clock. So this is White Yellow Rose, still gonna take your $58 off if you win it. We're looking for 600 or more. That's the next minimum bid. But hey, there have been 2 power bids so far, so I don't see any reason why to stop those now. And then I guess we'll do our Blue Wing Block D coming up shortly. Why not? Should we wait till the top of the hour? I don't know. We're already halfway through our big Super Sunday. I don't know. Well, at least we got the deals. At least we got the deals. That's what this is. So we've got a final call. We've got a final 80 seconds left to get you in. That's to dial. That's to let us know you might like it. You're kind of thinking about it. You might want to bid. Try it. Why not? And this is that beautiful. I love that it's such a defined split in an ametrine. They're not always that way. This stone has such a great definition between the citrine and the amethyst, both natural quartz stones here, but that happens in nature. There's only one place on the planet it's ever occurred. It's called a beautiful, it's a mine called Nahi. It's the Nahi mine in Bolivia. It's the only place we've actually had this happen. So it's pretty cool. I like it in the yellow, Allison. That's just my preference because that's an instant coordination and match to that gorgeous citrine. So I really like it in the yellow gold. That's just how I would do it. You're obviously choosing, our winner's gonna choose the gold color, not a single bid since that clock. Wow, okay, so it's that kind of day. Well, we're gonna see, do we have anybody with $600? Checking, checking, checking. We have 25 seconds to make it official here. And then it sounds like we're gonna be selling it way too cheap. Yeah, that power bid of $2,500 is not going to happen, I don't think, at this point, right? So we're looking for $600. Let's see what we've got. Then we've got a beautiful pair of, I've even got earrings that match the tanzanite ring. So yeah, we've got some tanzanites to get to, plus my largest Russian amantoids also on markdown. Do not forget about the Cuprian. Do not forget about the unheated zoisite we showed you at the beginning of the show. All right, last call. Was anybody thinking about, did anyone like that? Anybody like that unheated, that golden yellow into pink? Oh, I loved it so much. All right, last call, 600, do we have it? Got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Here's a quick speen opportunity because this one is just dynamic. It's the largest speen we have. It changes color. This is not a regular speen, it's a color changing speen. And if I'm showing you too much museum today, then call me and tell me, okay? But I can't help it when I've got the opportunity to discount like we are. I can't help myself. I want to show you some of the unique and the rare and the specialty. And yes, maybe ordinarily they're not affordable for the masses, but today they are because I'm not bringing things down by $100 or two. I am bringing things down by thousands and thousands of dollars. And I think that's better, right? So 1110337 is right now. This is the largest we've ever had. So forget about it. We don't have any skeins. I sold the last 1 carat the other day until this came out from the vault and they said, do you want to sell the museum piece? Because we were debating on whether to, we were going to lend it out to a museum over in Europe, actually. They want the speen. They have a whole display set up. They literally invested, it was something like $325,000 to invest into a way technologically to show museum goers and museum patrons the color change. And they were going to be able to do it on the spot. So it's really cool. But we said, let's give our viewers one last shot here because it's our 1224. And I know the color change skeins are big in 1 carat sizes. That's exciting. But this time around, you're getting a 1224. You're getting the museum level. We are bringing it down because we'd love for one of you to have it. We lovingly put the time and the care into creating it. So I'd rather have one of our viewers take it home and collect it and maybe, you know, use it for your own personal museum instead. So this is fine, right? 51 points in diamonds. It's actually in the gold that's two-tone. So you've got a little bit of yellow and a little bit of white gold. Yellow gold for the first setting of the stone, then the diamonds, and then you see it's white gold the rest of the way and finished. But isn't it remarkable? Here's a stone that really struggles with clarity, and yet this stone is the massive stone. Let me clean it up here. I've got a little fingerprint on it, and then we'll try it on for you. But this stone is very clean, despite being a 1224. That's a huge stone, and it's still going to have the green to the red color change, but it gives us incredible dispersion also. 51 points in diamonds. Let's change the price. How has this only been $16,000 previously? That's a little shocker to me. Let's just go ahead and flip over the orientation here so you can see it this way, pointing away from the hand. Again, nail ring to match your bangles. There's the bangles so many of you have. The ring is coming up next Sunday. Keep that in mind. I stacked them together. Yes, that's 2 of them. Forgive me. But here we go with our beautiful, beautiful speen. One only. This is no longer going to be $16,000. I promised that, Tony, because they said, fine, do what you want, but let's give it to one of our viewers. I don't know what that museum's going to have to say after they've invested into all that technology to show their different clients the color change, but hey, they'll figure that out. They can probably, well, I can't even honestly say they're going to find one somewhere else. Man, now I'm feeling bad. We're going to do better. I want you to have it, and it's not going to be 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, even 7. I really want to make this an easy deal, and even if we dropped it to $6,000, that's 10,000 off, but still debating whether that's going to make it a done deal today. Stays as is in the two-tone gold, super clean. Remember, all the brilliance. We get excited about these at 1/2 carat and 1 carat sizes. So to see one of this size is very, very impressive. And it's not 6, it's not 5, it's not 4. This is not available anywhere else. This is now the 3rd piece I can say that about today between our purple cuprian 8 carat and our gorgeous unheated zoisite in the yellow to the pink. These are stones nobody else has. We're not asking $39.99. That is quite the value already. You're not spending $39, $38. I told you, this is a pedestrian price tag. In my history here, I've sold 2 carats for this price. I've sold 2 carat skeins. The same thing, except not nearly as rare because they're 2 carats. 2. This is 1224, and you're not spending 38, 37? This is crazy, but I'm trying to move some jewelry. We can't just move the 2 and the 3 and the $400 pieces. We got to move the museum. Okay, I'm already too low. Let's go even lower. This is how we roll. This is it. Not even $36.99. Even better. Take your $58 off. Get your piece. Only one. Wish we had a bunch. I don't have anything even close to this. Take a look at it. Not even $36.99. I don't know. This is crazy good. And I'll make it $3,599 instead. $58 off that price makes it $35.41. And why not? Try it. Amazing. Listen, if you don't love it, you send it back. Everyone goes, oh, it's a sale. It must be final sale. It's not final sale. It's a sale. So you get all return privileges still intact. Still in tow for you. You get to get it at home, then decide, then choose, then see if that's not the best value I've ever had. But for $35.41, you take it and try it and see what that's all about, because there's a museum piece that is going to somebody's collection, and we'll find out who. All right, so that's going to be it. And then let's see who's got it. Yeah. Which tourmaline earrings? The ones that I wanted so badly for my own collection, the stack with all the colors. Who got them? Pamela, if you ever tire of them. Talk to me. If you ever get tired of them, Pamela, I'll buy them from you. Truly, I really will. All right, should we get to our tanzanite, our Asher? Are we ready for that, or do we need some time? If that's here, I don't even want to go on. I say, let's go. Let's go get some guac. Let's go get some salsa. What are we making? 7-layer dip. What are we making? What are we making? Wings, pizza. What do we want? I'm ready, guys. This is Museum Central here. And today, we've seen 3 museum pieces and they're all still here. So I have not done my job. But you know what? This one may be going. So check it out. We're going to do our tanzanite. Is it too early? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to wait too long, but I don't want to do too early. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it now. We're just going to do it now. I'm going to show you our Asher cut coming up. Let me know who's got the Sphene. Again, super clean, super bright. Hope somebody gets it. We've got an Asher cut coming up right now. 9 carats of weight. So just about a ½ carat less than what we had yesterday in an emerald cut. That I know some of you weren't with us and going, oh no, I missed it. Don't miss out on the last of the blue wings because, you know, it's going to be a problem. 908 Asher. As rare and specialty as the emerald cuts themselves, some people prefer them even more so because it allows you to wear a bigger size. So even if you're somebody who says, that might be fine for you, but I'm not going to wear a 9 carat, this is really wearable. So it's a great way because it's square. So a lot of that stone carat weight is through the base of the stone, through the depth of the stone. So it really is a great way to collect a bigger stone without having something that you can't wear, right? It can't be that piece that you're going, oh, that's too big. I'm never going to wear that. It's only for when I go out and get dressed up. This is really wearable. I mean, you can see it from a distance. It doesn't look gigantic. And that's important too. But what it is going to give you is that full depth of neon saturation, the reds beyond, and then you get 74 points just among 2 diamonds. Oh, one more thing, they're specialty diamonds. They're rare, they're natural, they're yellows. So you're getting VS yellow diamond pear shapes, 1 on each side, so they're huge. They're going to be about 37 points apiece if they're exact. So what that means is you're getting a really bold 3-stone look. We have been waiting to say goodbye to these. It's a farewell. It's kind of like, since we can't do it all in one show, we're trying to space them out a bit so we can have our little individual farewell on each stone as we go through the next few weeks or days. But this is the Asher, red flash galore. Let's see what we can do here to make this a possible piece for somebody who wants to collect one. Now, I'm hoping y'all have one. I'm hoping we're at that stage here where hopefully everybody who's ever wanted a blue wing has got one. But at this point, maybe you're adding to the collection. Maybe you're gifting. Maybe you're getting the cut that you're really thinking about because you maybe started with something more traditional and you're ready to upgrade. It's 1122972. Our Sphene is still here. Really? At $35.99. Okay, so the Sphene is still hanging out. And here we are with our Asher cut. Should we preview it? Should we sell it? That's the question. It's a solid 14 karat 2-tone mounting. That's our 908 center Asher. And if I put it like this, we're kind of like, have you heard of bird's eye view? You know, like pretend you're the Goodyear, you know, in the sky and you're looking down, right? That's kind of what our cameras do. So I really want you to see as if you are like right there in the action. That's why I lift the stone up so you can see directly into the stone and see what that beautiful gem gives. Now, the diamonds are huge, so unfortunately this is not going to be the inexpensive piece, right? It's a 74-point diamond weight. There are only 2, count them, 1 on the one side, 1 on the other. That's 2 diamonds, that's 37 points each. They're not white diamonds, they're upgraded. They're yellow diamonds that are natural in color. So I just got an apology email from Pam. I was wondering, Pam M., if it was you. And she said, yeah, sorry, I stole your tourmalines. You sure did. But you know what, Pam? You have my email. So the good news is whenever you're tired of them, I'll buy them from you. So there's the good news on that. So thanks, Pam, so much. Enjoy them. I know you will. And the round rubellite, yes, I do have it here. So yes, I do. I can show it to you. And thank you so much for your kind words. You are so sweet. I do have the round rubellite. So yes. Yes, good. Sounds good. I'll put it on hold for you. So here we go. Nobody's on the phone lines. Last tanzanite we have in the Asher. It's right here. We did this yesterday with the emerald cut. Now we're talking about the Asher. Thank you, Pam. Pam M., you're so sweet. Here's what we're going to do on this one. I'm going to make this really easy. $14,999. Forget about it. We're going to put it on the auction block. We're going to try it again. We're going to go again with the auction. We're going to give you the chance to price it how you want. We're going to do what you want. We're going to get you your value, and we're going to make all the people who didn't happen to see this Sunday show go, oh my goodness, I missed the big 9-carat Asher cut. I missed it at the most incredible value ever. This is why you're here with us. This is why you're ready to shop. This is why. And yep, even with the auction, you save extra, extra, extra. And let me tell you, that has nothing compared to what I'm going to save you by putting the $15,000 piece up for grabs on auction. So this is where you don't have to spend $10,000 either. Let's take a look at it and see what we can do here, because no, it's not going to be, I don't think we're going to have anyone opening at a 10. It's just a feeling I've got. So instead, and remember, last call, Asher cutting, really rare. Super, super unusual. You don't see a lot because it's a wasteful cut. It's kind of like rounds. It's a square, but it's got those long facets. So this is parallel faceting. Imagine your neon mirrors all facing each other. And imagine directing spotlights into those neon blues and red mirrors and seeing them all reflect onto each other and light up at the same time and different times. And it really is special. And this is what it's going to look like on. And forgive the fact it's a couple sizes too big, but I'm going to do my best to prop it up. Again, we size for you so that the second it arrives, you're not running around spending more money going to a jeweler saying, well, you size this for me. You don't have to worry about that. We size it for you. So it's ready to wear the second you open it, and you don't need to worry about it. And you know what? It's not even going to be 10, 9, 8, 7, $6,000, $5,000. I don't want to do that. I know where our per carats are at their best, and that would make this $4,500. You know what? How about $4,000 to get it started? $4,000. This is a rarity, and I know we usually just talk per carats and say free diamonds, free gold. Can we just say that those diamonds should not be free? Of course not. This isn't a little smattering of white diamond accents. That's a 37-point yellow diamond. That's a 37-point yellow diamond. That's a natural yellow. That's a natural yellow. They're both brilliant cut pear shapes. They're each set in their own bezels. They're set in bezels. They're set on top of the band. You get 2 tones of gold, which I love, because I think for all of us who wear different metal colors, this is the ring you always get to wear because it always matches. Matches your platinum, it matches your sterling, it matches your white gold, it matches your yellow gold. It matches all of those visually. And I don't know about you, but in person, I'm seeing some of the best ridiculous red flashes we've seen. Asher cuts don't usually give that as much visually, at least not on camera. We have $4,000 verifying. There's one shopper on the phone lines here that is verifying. Let's try to make this a little more interesting here. It's as it is. We're sizing. It's not going to be $4,000 to open. The auctions, I'm getting a question on the line about what is this and how do I shop this? This is an auction where you're determining your price. So you don't have to worry about our $15,000 TVON price tag, which I will show you on the bag. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there in red. That's the price. That's it. $15,000, sell it, take it or leave it, what have you. If we had a huge audience today, we could probably get that, given that it's our last Asher cut. It's where, again, you go through a couple hours of the show, you get a feel for who's with us and who's not. This is why I'm having to do this. So we can't just leave this here. It's not going back in a vault. Everybody and their mother and brother is looking for Blue Wing Block Ds right now. And I'm not talking about just the TVON audience. I'm talking about worldwide collectors, everybody who likes tanzanite. I'm talking about dealers in the industry want to have Blue Wing Block Ds, and they can't find it anywhere but here. We're not selling it to people off the air. It's only available through these live shows. So there's no other way, even if you're a friend of the network, if you're a relative of the network, if you actually are in the business, there's no other way to get Blue Wing Block Ds except shopping it via television, via the live shows. And I don't have an open at 4? We have 2 people talking about it and verifying. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's make this interesting. Not 39, not 38, not 37. I think now I'm hearing Allison and I'm overhearing her conversation. It sounds like she may have had an open at $4,000. So my lack of patience is hurting me here. But that's okay. If we can get you better value, so be it. Not 37, not 36. Okay, now we're talking about one of the best per carats we've seen, and yet it is for a 908, a specialty Asher. Those are not, we cannot ignore those diamonds. I've had stud earrings like this before. They've been $3,000 on our show for just the yellow diamonds in that size in a stud earring. That's not what you're getting here. Those are accent stones. And what are we charging you for them? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The gold that's holding it all into place, the vessel to carry, these 3 important stones that make it a classic style mounting. You're paying nothing for that. $3,600 and we don't have it yet. I'll tell you what, come on in. let's make it 35. That way, it's a $10 increment, by the way. I'm tempted to make it a $58 increment, but I don't want to confuse anybody. Goodness knows. You'll get $58 off. So we should probably do a $58 increment, shouldn't we? Let's keep it at 10. I'm just struggling to get the open, so that's all I care about right now. We'll worry about that later. Tony, I like it. Oh, Tony, you got to leave that up there. Come on, let's create mass confusion. That means 10, Roman numeral for 10, X. Okay, so $10 increments. Okay, that'll confuse them. So let's go $10 increments. It doesn't matter until we get the open. And let's also look at what that per carat price is, because that's going to be more important here. If we get the open and it's a 908, oh geez, why am I can't do, I shouldn't do this. I need to stop with these tanzanite prices the way they are. Let's see if we have the open. 60 seconds, Tony. 60 seconds. Someone, I think ownership's going to come out and throw a flag. They're going to say, can we review this? Can we challenge this? Because that is a desperate host who is trying to get an open on something that is going out of our collection. It's extinct already, but our previous pieces are almost gone and done. And now we have the Ashoka with all those reds. Gosh, I hope you see that at home. I hope you're seeing half of what I'm seeing in person. I hope you're getting a look at all the gleaming, glowing, bright neon reds that you have there. We are looking for 35. I am looking at 20 seconds on that clock, and my goodness, look at those diamonds. I mean, I hate to take your visual away from the tanzanite for even a moment, but look at that brilliant yellow diamond. That's a 37-pointer. Let's go look at the match pair of pairs. On the other side, that's a 37-point natural yellow diamond as well. And that is coming with the main event. It's like, there's the one we've been waiting to see right there. That's the one we've all been anticipating. And then, surprise guest. Surprise guest. I already know who one of the surprise guests is today. Halftime, Usher. Joined by who? Someone else I adore. Miss Keys, right? And then there'll be some other surprises. Not sure I'm allowed to say, but I might kind of know. Anyway, let's see here. Anybody on the, okay, so do we have the open? It's official? Okay. This is a scary moment. Taking a loss here. As the kids would say, I'm taking a big L. We're taking the L. And this is okay. We have the open at 35. There's the news. We've got the $3,500. We've got the ring. I can't do anything about it now. Can't take it back. I was really kind of secretly wishing that we could just move on. Take it off the screen and pretend it never happened. Now we've got the open, so it is officially going to sell. We have no choice now in the matter. It's going to sell. And it's probably going to sell too low, because unless somebody power bids their way up to $14,999, we're taking a loss, and a big loss. The question is, it's not over yet. This is your final call. We're going to give it 2 minutes. I'm not waiting around. I know I've done this long enough to know that if you wait that long for an open, which we so appreciate that you've got it and appreciate you're ready, but if you're waiting that long to get an open when a value is that good, it's probably not going to have a lot of interest or a lot of people coming in overall. So I'm going to give it your 2-minute final clock now. If you have any questions about it, if I've left you with a question, because I'm seriously just thinking about this presentation going, what did I not say? What are we not seeing? What are we not realizing? What's not here represented on this graphic? This is a wearable way to do a 9 carat. Also, I just say that because I don't want you to be intimidated. Let me show you on the from a distance here. And it's fully finished, which I don't know if I showed you that, so I'm going to show you that. I know I'm wearing it on an index finger at the moment just because I don't want it to fly off my hand. It's a little bit larger than what I wear, so I'm going to put it there for a moment. But I want you to just see from across the room. We sometimes say, sometimes with rings, people like to say you can see it from a football field away, right? And they don't mean on a graphic. They mean like 100 yards. And those are really big pieces. The Sphene was that way. I would say the unheated bicolor zoisite we had to start the show was that way. this is still not going to be, if you're looking at 9 carats and you are generally somebody who likes a more medium-sized stone, I would say, again, the Asher cut is a way to kind of take that, kind of tamp that 9 carat down. It's not overwhelming. I know I'm almost 6 feet tall. I've got long fingers. I get that. But this is where it's not a huge ring. So I don't want the 9 carat to intimidate anybody because it's a really wearable way when it's a square cut. You're putting a lot of that carat weight in the inside of the stone. It's the depth of the stone. It's the pavilion of the stone is the technical term. And that's why it doesn't present overwhelming. It's not going knuckle to knuckle on my finger, not even close. It's all just really succinctly set with those side diamonds being, it's a classic 3-stone style, yellow, tanzanite, yellow. Those yellow diamonds, we cannot lose sight of the fact these yellow diamonds are massive, 37 points each. They're natural yellow diamonds. They, I know, are accents, but they're really, in a lot of jewelry, that would be the main event. That would be the, oh my goodness, that's what everybody would be excited about. Here, our tanzanites are so good that these yellow diamonds are accent, but they're still really important. So what you have here is a value. And it is truly one of the more important cuts you can get. If you don't have an Asher cut, remember it's last call. If you don't have a tanzanite, blue wing, block D, it's go time. Unfortunately, at this point, you can't be too choosy about the cut or the size because we have so few left. I don't ever say to buy something just because it's a deal, because the whole point is this is jewelry. It becomes part of you. It becomes part of your collection. In this case, it becomes part of your family heirloom set. But also, it is something you'll enjoy wearing. It's an accessory. It's part of fashion. And it's part of what really does tell the world your story and really tells a lot about your style without having to say a word. And that's why jewelry is important. And let me tell you, there's nothing more classic in the fine jewelry world than a 3-stone ring. So if you like that style and you can really be comfortable upgrading to yellows, go here, get this one. $3,500 is your bang-up deal. I mean, it could not get better. And we're going to give it a final 2 minutes. So this is it. And it's the only tanzanite ring I have of the day. This is it. That's where we're getting. We're getting to that point where they're just that limited. They're just that limited. So are you ready? Last call, 2 minutes. I'm really excited for you, but at this point, I'm shocked we're not closer to at least $6,000 or $7,000 on something like this. But here it is one last time, and then I'll show it to you on the hand as well. I just really want to make sure you see what I'm seeing and you get a sense of the value we have because it's last call. We have now 2 minutes remaining. It's speak now or forever hold your peace. And by the way, it wouldn't even be $3,500. You get $58 off. So that means you spend a lot less, okay? That's the beauty of it. Remember, it says everything. That means that anybody who wins, if you win it right now, like I'm talking to our one and only bidder here, if you win that at 35, you really pay $34.42. Now that is even better. And why not? When you've got something that looks this good, do we have any questions? Anybody want to verify or let me know? Or if you got about now a minute and change to get in and try to get in on this bidding so that you don't miss it. But take a look at that inside. That's a beautiful undergallery. Perfected to be the same kind of cutting we see at the stone. Here's what it looks like on. I will just prop it up on my ring finger for you so you can see what that would look like there, just to kind of get the perspective on that ring and see what that's all about. We're at $3,500, and my goodness, another 2 minutes gone by with no bidding. So what do you think? Pretty strange, right? But that's, again, a busy Sunday is sometimes the best time to shop when everyone else is busy because they're making 7-layer dip, or they're on the road getting to their big parties, or whatever they've got going on, or they're putting in their last minute, sportsbook bets. Whatever it is, this is where you've got a deal. So 35, we're looking for 35, 10 or more. Let's see what we have here. 30 seconds left. And yes, you will take your $58 off. Anybody else want to jump in? 20 seconds and we make it official. It's about to be done and gone. I can't believe it. Why am I even giving 2-minute clocks today? Don't even need to do that apparently. Apparently we shouldn't even be giving clocks. Just sell it. This is crazy. So good. Do we have 35, 10? Yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. Well, that's that on the Tanzanite of the day, except I do have a pair of earrings, but I'll probably save those. There are some beautiful Asher cuts in earrings if you want to see them. And then we go to our band. Let's go to our solid diamond band. This is the one I was telling you, the stacking, the thumb ring. This is anything, anywhere, any place on the hand you want to wear it. Here we go. Item number is 1110-530. I got a couple just to show you how beautifully they'll stack together. These are VS diamonds that go halfway around the diamond band. And it's item number 1110530. And it is a 17-point diamond band. What do you think? All VS diamonds, so they sparkle. You know, I always find that sometimes the smaller, the finer the diamonds, they're still round brilliance. There's still 58 facets. I sometimes find that the smaller the stones, the more they even sparkle. And this is really a testament to unique quality. And listen, I'm a big ring girl. I love big jewelry, but you know, I have rings like this because you need these too, because you need them sometimes to wear all by itself. If you don't want to wear the big old, you know, honkin' diamond, you just put this on. Like, this is a lot for every day. So sometimes, you know what? Just put on the band. A lot of gals do that. They'll leave the big diamond at home and they'll just wear the simple band. But it works anywhere. Remember, this is going to be affordable enough to where you could buy one in a size 4 for your pinky, and buy one in a size 6 for your ring finger, and buy one in a 7 for your index finger, and buy a size 6 for your thumb, and have multitude of them. Or maybe you like it because you want to get a white and a yellow. Do that. You could get a white, a yellow, and a rose. The bottom line is they stack tremendously. This is going to be that perfect straight edge. It's a fine diamond band. The diamonds are assured to go halfway around, so you're never going to be see, even if you get a bigger size in ring size, you're not going to see the naked gold band on the sides, which I love, because we want you to see diamonds. We want it to almost look like an eternity band without having the complexity of an eternity band. Eternity bands are tough because sometimes you can't size them, right? And then you can't always get the exact size you need because eternity bands are usually offered in just full sizes. So everyone who's a 6.5 is going, I can't get a 6 and I can't get a 7, they don't fit. So this is where you get the eternity band look. You get a huge savings. It's not $9.99. It stacks beautifully. This is a great, like, simple way to do wedding sets. It's a great set next to an engagement ring. It's great if you want a thumb ring. It's all low profile, but it's that right amount of sparkle that you need. Where plain gold bands are great, but this is really nice to elevate that even more so. And there's a new value for today, and today only. You don't even spend $9.99. And I really think that everybody's got to have this. I feel like no matter what your needs are, no matter where your jewelry collection stands at this moment, I think everybody can use at least one of these bands in their collection, and then you can, you know, play with it. That's why, come on over, take a look. We're giving you all the different size options. We're giving you all that, right? We're giving you all to choose from, so you can get a couple. And if I'm giving you $58 off of each one, even better, right? Why not? Stock up today. It's not even going to be $888. Let me show you, though. Most importantly, you're probably going, just show it to me on, because I want to see how it looks as a thumb ring. I want to see the finishing all the way around. Look at that. It's not even open. It's solid through the back, solid mirror finish gold. I've got one on here on a thumb ring. I'm going to put it on my wedding finger here so you can see there. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? So you've got classic diamonds. I love this as a thumb ring, pinky ring. I mean, anywhere you want to wear it, you can stack them up. You could stack up 6, 7, 8 at a time if you want to. That's what we're doing for, like, you know, big jewelers and designers tell us we should get a new band every anniversary to put on together and stack them up as the years go by. That's a great look too. But you can't always do that if it's a really wide band. You can when it's more narrow like this. So here's the way we do it. And it's not going to be, oh my gosh, hi, I bet I know who this is. I knew. Linda, when I see the all caps in an email, I know it's you. I know it's Linda from the East Coast. Hi, Linda. I will work on that for you. Here's what I'm going to do. Special request, you got it, Linda. Here's what I'm going to do. And by the way, nail ring, I've got 2 on. They're coming up next Sunday, so make sure you just jot that down or commit it to memory that that's coming up. And for anybody who wants a ring all decked out in diamond pave to go with your bangles, or just want the ring, great piece, that's coming up next Sunday. So just a little reminder. But this is our diamond ring, not $777, $699. Got to be honest, I think $599 would be the lowest price I've ever seen, even in 7 years on this band. It's not even $599 today. This is why you choose a couple of gold colors, or get a couple of different sizes, or stack them up and down, or stack them across. Why not stacking them across the hand, right? I'm just playing with a couple sizes here, but look at that as a pinky ring. I love this as a pinky ring too, right? They're all a little bit big for that, but that's why we're sizing for you, right? Finished all the way around. You know what? How about $499? And that way it's going to be even better. You don't even have to spend $450 really, because you're getting it for less. $58 off, $441. That's saving you a lot more money when you're getting 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And tell me that isn't just the perfect statement sparkler right there, that you don't need a special occasion to wear. Every single day wearable, anywhere on the hand. I mean, literally thumb to pinky. And anywhere in between. That's it. Last call. Let's take a look here. That's it. $499, and we'll give it 60 seconds if you'd like one of those bands. And there they are together. And I realize I only have the white gold here in the studio. We've got white, yellow, and rose all available for you. So how cute is that? So that's going to be $441. I like that better. So stock up and save today. That's the beauty of it. We've got 45 seconds remaining. Thanks so much. And glad you're with us today. We have just a little bit, actually, count it. We have 58 minutes left. There you go. 58 minutes on our $58 off everything sale. So this is it. Crunch time is here. It's last call. Better start to get us requests if you have them. Pick out those pieces you've been waiting on that you've seen earlier today as well. Let me know if there's anything we can show you. I got all kinds of jewelry here, but again, need to know what you want to see in the next 58 to make sure we get it all in. Get all your favorites here. Even got some pink diamond bands. We've got corner root beans. We've got the big Russian demantoid. We've got a lot of special pieces. And next week, I got to tell you, I'm so excited about this nail ring. I've been wearing it, and I bought the big designer version from my mom many, many years ago. It was about, oh gosh, it was 4 years ago. It was 2019. 2019? Yes, 2019. So 5 years ago, I bought the big designer one, and I got to tell you, I've never regretted it. But we're doing our own version in all diamonds coming up next Sunday. I got to tell you how in love I am with this ring. I just love it. So just a reminder, since I know it's a ways away, but this is coming up next Sunday, and there's a look at it by itself. I've been wearing the 2 stacked, but there's the yellow gold I have on that finger, and there's the white gold on that finger, and we have rose gold as well. So anyway, those are next Sunday. So just matching the bangle, but actually a little more decadent because they're all diamonds. So just want to remind you about that, so you know there's something very special and really super in its own right next Sunday too. And let me know if there's anything else. All of our museum pieces are here. The Speen, the Paraiba, and the unheated zoisite, the yellow into the pink zoisite. Okay, coming up, we're going to get to a crazy cool designer wheel, and we've got a lot more to show you. Again, any requests you have, get them in. I'm going to get you a big yellow diamond blowout here. We've got a one-of-a-kind 1110727. Those bands are still here if you'd like them. I like that value. Boy, it's a nice discount. And then here's our yellow diamond. I got to tell you, every time I see this, I think it's a 1 carat. It's a 50-pointer looking like a 1 carat. It's item number 1110727, and this is it. It's my last one of its kind here. It's the only 50-point yellow I have. It looks fantastic, and it's going to be our VS yellow diamond, all natural. Cannot get over this. And then you're getting all that diamond weight around it, 79 points there as well. And then we got a crazy cool wheel for you. So lots to get to in the show, and it's waning moments here. But again, last call if you have got requests at all. We want to make sure we get those in. But this is going to be a quick one here because it's supposed to be $39.99, and then we brought it down to $3,500. And I thought, let's just do a little bit better on this Sunday for you, especially now that we need to move like 300 pieces in the next 55 minutes. So let's do this. We'll make it just really simple and easy. Yes. Oh, what was she doing? What's she doing? She says Sunday's not going to come soon enough. She needs to know. The nail ring, I love it. I know, we're anxious for it, right? Actually, Susan, I have some really exciting news. That diamond nail ring has diamonds almost all the way around it. Almost the whole way. It has a teeny tiny little sizing bar. It's almost a carat. It's 79 points in diamonds on the nail ring. We basically wanted to do it eternity style, but still with giving the freedom to size it. So yeah, 79 points in diamonds, and I'll tell you something, guys. We haven't finalized the pricing yet, which is why I cannot sell you one. So for all of you calling in right now that you want to buy the nail ring early, I can't sell it. It doesn't have an item number. It's not finalized in price. But I bought the ring 5 years ago. It was 5, I think 2024. That was 5 years ago. I bought one for my mom. It was a symbolic gift. As a lot of you know, I gave it to her because I wanted to thank her for being my support and being tough as nails for me. So I gave her the nail ring from the big designer. And I got to tell you, I was expecting our version to be pretty similar in price tag, given that we did it with so much diamond weight. I am shocked. We don't have it finalized. Means I still am working on them a little bit. Don't tell anybody. I'm trying to get the price down. But it's really affordable. I was expecting it to be like $3,500. It's not. So next Sunday, tough as nails, ring coming up to match your bangle. Hey, you don't even need to have the bangle. You don't need to have the bangle. It's okay if you don't have the bangle. That's next Sunday, the 18th, okay? Sunday the 18th, got to be here. And then it's really good. It's really good. So take a look here at our yellow diamond. I just wanted to let you know, I was shocked. I'm just shocked that it's not going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'm really excited about it. But here we go. This one's going to be our yellow diamond. I got to try this on for you. I'm loving the nail ring. And yes, the whole head of the nail is done in pave, top to bottom to sides. It's stunning. It really is stunning. Full presentation next Sunday. Please, I know I'm going to have to be patient. You have to be a little patient too. We're going to have that next Sunday. I know I can't wait either. And you'll be seeing little glimpses of it all week long. But take a look at that. This one's going to be $19.99 if you'd like it. And so there it is. Okay, I got to stop. I got to stop showing it because that's what happens. Then everyone's I want to buy that today. Again, we're working on it still. I'm so already impressed with how much value we're going to bring you on the nail ring. So Sunday, next Sunday, be with us 18th. Set yourself a little, note or reminder or whatever if you really are curious about that diamond nail ring. It is so over the top good. Okay, that one's $19.99, but of course you're $58 off, so $19.41 really. And then we're going to be moving along. We got a lot to show you. This is just a quick one only. I have a gold quartz, by the way, that I love because it's got really big individual diamonds. I'm going to show that to you. And then we're going to keep on moving. We do have some watermelon tourmaline slice pieces as well. And then I've got a really special way to do a really cool Tahitian pearl that is almost like a striped effect of black and white diamonds. And we did have early on in the show a black and white diamond ring. This is going to be black and white diamond accents around a Tahitian pearl. Oh my goodness, I always think this is one of the most elegant and I would say striking rings we have. It's I know we just had a pearl strand the other day too. We had the Tahitian pearl strand, which was so amazing and sold out very quickly. Well, now we have the ring to go with it. And this is going to be 112-2604. First thing first, you can actually change the gold color. Now, we went with the white gold because it's black and white diamonds, but it would still look really good in the yellow gold. So keep that in mind. You can get your favorite gold color. This is going to be 112-2604, and it does have an 11mm perfectly round, and we're talking really flawless in its appearance. Its nacre is just smooth and just gleaming. It's got all that beautiful pearlescence. We like to see a little bit more than just like a gray color. We don't want to see that. That's boring, right? We want to see really rich green tones and blue tones and purples. You have that here, right? It's not just like a boring kind of matte kind of finish. It's got the really pretty peacock tones, as we call it. That's what you look for in top quality Tahitians. You have that here. You can see how, now it's perfectly round. You're just seeing it's actually set into that triple striped mounting, if you will. And I like that angle because look at the pearl, the base of the pearl. It almost looks like there are 4 diamonds or 4 diamond rows because that's a reflective pearl and it's reflecting that first row in diamonds. So it's like an illusion. There's really 3 rows, but it looks like 4 from the sides. That's just a pretty thing to point out on the pearl because it's showing you how high quality that luster of that pearl is. 24 points in the black diamond weight, 46 points in the white diamond weight, and Tahitian pearls are some of the most expensive pearls out there. Remember, these are equivalent to South Sea. They're natural. These are not cultured in a pearl farm. This is not man taking the mollusk and injecting something into it. That's how pearls are made. Pearls have an irritant out in the wild, so to speak, when they're in the depths of the ocean. It's usually a grain of sand or some kind of debris from the ocean floor gets into the shell of the mollusk. The mollusk is almost like an immune response, the same way we get allergies when there's pollen in the air. Their response is to then build the mother pearl and the nacre around that irritant. It's a protection for them. So that's their reaction to having the irritant inside the mollusk. So it's fascinating, which is why also when you get a South Sea pearl that is flawless like this one is, where it has none of those little dents or dimples or bumps or weird little, nuance issues that pearls have, when you get a perfectly round, smooth and large pearl, that's why that's so rare. And so, with all that said, should be a $39.99 piece right here. It is not. The beauty of it is it's a lot better price tag. Take a look at it. It's only going to be for 1 caller, and I'm going to make it $9.99 instead. We got to move some jewelry, and it's our last 50 minutes to do it. So we got a very little bit of time. We got requests. I still am waiting for that first request of the day, if you got one. And then even if there's something you want to see from yesterday, perhaps, that you couldn't get $58 off yesterday, and why not? I mean, I just love to save you all the money we can. So if there's something we can recap from yesterday, we've got a few pieces that are still here. If there's something from earlier in the week and it's still here, we'll be happy to show it. But how about $9.41 instead for a Tahitian black pearl? And it looks like this. You can see the great finishing, almost like a heart shape. Could it be your little Valentine's gift? which we're going to be celebrating together this Wednesday night. So I hope you'll join me for that, because that's going to be a lot of fun, right? A day of love. It's going to be fun to celebrate together with our loved TVON family and audience. But look at how pretty the heart-shaped under gallery. To me, it looks like a heart and a dog bone, right? And I mean, right, it kind of does to me. Now, not that my dog can eat anything but her prescription dog food. But, you know, I still love the symbolism of I love my dog. So that's like almost like heart, dog bone, heart. So cute on the inside there. Nobody else is going to see that but you. And then here's what it looks like on for you. So you can see the size that's going to give. And it's $941. So that's a major value if you like it. And yes, black and white diamonds together. So how about getting you that full 70 points in total diamond weight in that beautiful striped triple halo. So if anybody would like that one, let me know. We're going to give it 30 seconds and then we'll move right along. And then remember, we are changing the gold. It would really change up the look. So if you are going to opt for the yellow or the rose, that does change the look quite a bit. I don't have it here to show you, obviously, but it is something that would be really different. So if you like the bold yellow gold, it's still going to be luxe and rich to do so. I love the idea of the rose gold with black diamonds and a black pearl. I think that's really pretty too. But it's $941 at checkout because you got $58 off for the next 48 minutes of showtime. Okay, coming up, let's get to, we have a museum ruby as well, if anybody would like to see it. There is a museum ruby, and I am tasked with getting it out the door, which means we got to really help everybody with, look at that. That is super, super, super clean. Happens to be kind of the colors we're going to be seeing a lot today, right? Some beautiful yellow gold, a truly transparent ruby. Amazing, isn't it? So any fans of any jewelry, we need to know what you need to see in the next 45 minutes. I've got our tourmaline slice earrings coming up, watermelon tourmaline, but in a way you don't see them all that often. How they're going to sit on the wheel, well, let's just show you here. They're carved as well. They look a little bit like, oh my gosh, look at this, how pretty this is. A left and a right design. They look like butterfly wings to me. And that's really, I think, the intention, given the way that they've got that carving to them. There's one pair. They're super high-end designer. There's a left and a right, of course, so that each one is like a mirror image of each other. This is really, really special. 112-3133 is the item number there, and that's going to be a really pretty earring, isn't it? Where do you see them upright? Because the way that they sit on the ear is even prettier because there's that kind of flared out. They're meant to flare out outside the face, and then they're in rose gold only, and they're 18 karat gold, and we've got $583 total. It's been a while since we've seen these slices of watermelon tourmaline. We did some early on in our tenure here where we had these big butterfly designs and haven't seen much of that since, but nice to see them back. Diamond weight here is 40 points as well. And there's just one pair, and I'm going to show you what they look like from a distance away, and I'm going to make sure I've got the one that I want to set on my ear. Actually, I think I need the other one here so they can kind of flare out. They've got a great look in this rose gold. I really like how that's going to look on. And we're going to do something really kind of magical here with the price tag. Let me make sure that we see them lengthwise, just so you get a sense of the size here. And then we're going to take a look. Wow, isn't that pretty? And there's a translucency about the watermelon tourmalines. So you see how it's all that pink and then the green on the outskirts there. And you've got 3/4 of an inch from the top to the bottom. The post is going to be up top on one side there. So you can see that's really how they're intended to look. And then we'll show them on. But this is really like gemstone, natural material at its best, because it really has that organic look. I mean, right, it's that beautiful, and not that it's not faceted. They've carved those lines you see that almost replicate the detail of a butterfly's wings. That is actually carved. That's done by a master lapidary. So that's really special too, but look at how pretty on. And this is how I think the designer intended here, where you see how they're going to flare out. You could certainly wear it the other way as well. I mean, that's totally up to you, but that's where, again, you're getting an idea of how they're going to kind of, I just think that with the jawline, I think you probably want to have that more straight up and down side and then have them flare out like that. But again, the other side is going to be the opposite. So it's really going to be that left and right mirror image design. So they're really unique. So does definitely look to the world that, you know, even the people that don't know jewelry that well, you can tell that's a high-end designer earring just by having two separate cast pieces working with two very different stones to make this collection of earrings working for you. So we'll go back to the wheel. Just wanted you to see the size, post and butterfly backing. Okay, let's just send them out of here. I'm not going to sell a $59.99 earring today if my life depends on it. So here's what I'll do instead. We'll just take that price down. Again, it's our last now 45 minutes to discount everything. So how about it? Make them $14.99 instead and send out a really rare specialty. Nobody else is going to have an earring like that. Think about the luxury that gives you when nobody's wearing an earring like you are. Even if they have bicolor tourmaline or watermelon tourmaline, well, usually those are just emerald cuts, and those are pretty too, but this is that master carved design. The outside of the stone is carved. It's more of a, like a lower kind of like a buff top stone, but then they etch in those beautiful kind of details across the surface of the stone, and you're seeing elements of rubellite, elements of green, elements of blue green as well, and it really looks extraordinary, doesn't it? And that's 1, 1, and 1. So you got one pair of earrings there. So beautiful way to choose a great looking tourmaline. I just love how they have that sheen and glow to them too. Almost like an iridescence that's happening off those stones. So here's the last call in the show. We don't have a lot of jewelry here left, so we need to know if there's anything you'd like to see before we go. We've got a museum wheel. We've got a special gents Brazilian Paraíba, if anyone wants to see it. Remember, our trapiche is gone from earlier, but we do have the, I think the Brazilian Paraíba ring is gone as well. I do have our museum pieces to still show you. I think that tourmaline from earlier, correct me if I'm wrong, did 1123057. I think that's still here. So a tourmaline pendant we had to start the show. That's going to be that blue-green tourmaline in the yellow gold. That was only $3.99 if you'd like it. So a quick little mention there. And then we'll get to our, let's get to our museum ruby. Why not? Super high clarity ruby. It is that very rare, truly deemed museum worthy. Don't forget about our speen. The speen, I cannot get over that color changing speen. 1224 is here as well. Let's keep on going. We got a lot to show you, and there's the gold quartz coming up. Butterfly wing earrings. That's at least how I interpret the design. You may look at them and see something different, but that's a very cool designer style. Here's my favorite gold quartz. And only, honestly, I love gold quartz and all of them are special, but it's the diamonds for me on this one. I would like anything set in that mounting. You could put a little bag of gravel in those 4 prongs in the middle, and I would not care. If it's set that way, I don't care. I just think it's super cool because those are huge diamonds on the sides. 3 on each side, 6 in total, gold quartz oval. Love seeing this here. I know how many of you want gold quartz, and they come, they leave us. They get 1 earring. It's the most like quickly turned over stone we have. When they're here, they don't last, and we know you're excited for them. I am too. This one, 1121646, for me, it is still a precious stone. This is quartz that has 24 karat precious metal encapsulated within the precious gem, so really special. It's got a very cool pattern that's going to be unique, unlike any other gold quartz. But there are 82 points of huge diamonds flanking each side. 3 stones, pear shapes, and then take a look at what's in the center, because the center stones are the big ones here. It's going to be pear, marquise, pear on each side. I would buy it for the mounting at this price. I am telling you that now. I am not shy about sharing when something's a really, really big value for somebody who's in the business, who makes her own jewelry. Let me tell you, that is a deal. Do they know that's only that size, though? That's the problem. This is why I can't sell this bracelet. Andy, it's an 8-inch size. So unless they need an 8-inch, that bracelet can't be changed, because I've asked like 300 times. So see if anybody needs an extra large bangle. We have one with yellow and white diamonds, but if you're an average size, it doesn't work. So that's why, Andy, that one's got to be, yeah, we need to make sure with them first on a request. But here we go with our gold quartz, 4.5 carats, and it's going to be 82 points. And obviously they're slightly different size diamonds, but on an average, very, very important. And really, I mean, look at it. It's stunning, isn't it? It's stunning. It's in the yellow gold, or you can change it. The diamonds individually average out to be about 14 points. That's huge. And they're going to be, the whole thing together is not $59.99. That's what's probably kept everybody else from getting it into their collection as well, is that it's a little bit more money. Here's what it looks like on. Go ahead, Jess. You got it. Tanzanite's coming up. Drops, earrings on the way. This one, blow it out. $22.99 minus $58. Go ahead and take it. That is 22. No, you can't buy the diamonds for that. They're 14-point average fancy cut diamonds in VS quality. That is, and look at how it just creates almost like a floral look on each side. So exquisite. Here we spent some time with a 3-stone tanzanite ring, and we talked about the classic nature of that setting. It's really similar here when you get the setting that you have with those bigger diamonds on each side here as well. That's a one only, and for the gold quartz lovers out there, I just think that's one of the prettier ones we've ever seen. And then, Andy, I know we have a tennis bracelet that's a link style that has yellow and white. but I think that's also longer too. I do. I think that all of our yellow and white diamond bracelets are the 8-inch right now. We have a bangle and a long link style, but we might want to check. This one's gone. Congratulations. Thank you. Here come the tanzanite earrings, which I'm so glad you requested. Just the way our tanzanite day's gone, I was a little leery about putting these up. And let's take a look, because this one is sold, and then this is, now, interestingly enough, I looked at these and I saw they were square and I thought they were Asher, and then it said emerald cut. Well, they're actually more of a square, and I'm getting this one polished up here. So there have been a lot of people looking at these, and I get it. Look how pretty they are. It really is an Asher, though. It is square. And so these are going to be item number 112-3130, and they're brand new right now. So you've never seen these before. And yes, it does happen to match the ring we had earlier that went out via the auction. And here's that gorgeous drop, which I want to show you. Look at this. I mean, really, truly, starts with a hoop that's a lever back, has this same stunning triple. I mean, guys, somebody said to me the other day, or this morning rather, they said, you know, I saw these AAA tanzanites and they were really affordable. And I'm going, AAA is about 3 notches below what we do, right? AAA is kind of the standard, right? AAA, sometimes you see double, it just depends on the quality. That basically is about saturation. So for a long time, it was single, double, AAA. And then once the block D part of the mine was excavated, essentially, those were a bit better than AAA. So those were kind of deemed 4A grade. This is Blue Wing Block D. There's been a lot of Block D that's usually 4 or considered 5A grade. This is really the best of the best. So no matter what anybody's telling you about tanzanite, I'm sorry, but we do have the best here. It is the fact, right? That's not just hyperbole. It actually is the best material that's ever come out of the mine. And we are running low on it. And this is one of our few earrings we have, because getting a match set, not easy to do. A match set of fancy cuts. How about a match set where you're getting almost 14 carats of tanzanite? It's $13.76 worth of tansies, so you're almost at 7 carats each. And then they're in the drop earring. Mechanism, lever back, white gold here. Let's take a look. I adore these. I got to tell you, they're 18 karat gold too, so they're an upgrade in the gold as well. And also diamond weight at 10 points. So we leave the diamonds specifically a little bit lighter so that they can be more wearable, because you know I'm somebody who loves to dress up, but I gotta tell you, if my earring has like 5-10 carats in diamonds, I am not wearing those every day. Those are going to be a special occasion piece, and I want this versatility to be there for you. So we specifically went a little lighter on the diamond weight to give you something that is still going to give you those powerful, very rare stones, but it's going to make it really, really wearable. And this is what they look like on, so you can really see how they're going to look together when they are actually in the ear here. So it's a really special look. They're not heavy. This is just my really stretched out piercing, so they're going to look a lot better on you. But they're really important there. You can see the color that's gleaming. It's a little extra neon here from just, you know, in this darkness that I'm in. I mean, you can see our wall, how dark it is where I'm standing. It's actually a really good thing when you've got tanzanite to be in a little darker light, so you can see how very neon and vivid they are. The value here is incredible. Almost 14 carats is $13.76. Remember, it's 10 points in diamonds and 18 karat solid white gold. They do stay in the white gold here, and they're going to be, are you ready for this? Because this is a major value, like super major. And $58 off, yes, you've got that for the next 35 minutes only. They're not $16,999. Looky here. There's the bag, $16,999 on the earrings, one pair. And they're not going to be, I can't believe it, not even $69.99. There's your $10,000 off. Let's go back up close and take a look at the match pair. And it's not even going to be $69.99. My goodness. If you're an Asher cut or an emerald cut lover, that is the earring to get a hold of right now. That's the stone. That's the moment. And we're going to get them to you for, you know what, take another $1,000 off, make them $59.99. First caller, and that will be $59.41 at checkout. Yes, please. And you know what? We've got, I still have my Brazilian Paraíba slice. We still have the purple tourmaline. Collectible alert. We still have our purple tourmaline, our neon purple Paraíba. Super neon, almost 8 carats. Can't resist it anymore. I'm so loving that stone. Purple Paraíba. Look how they differ, though. I tell you all the time, look at that stone. That stone does not look like tanzanite. Yeah. Earrings are gone. Congratulations. The earrings are sold. Enjoy them. What else was I going to show you? Oh, the big Demontoy deal we have. And a star ruby. The star ruby. Definitely now. Look at this. Thank you so much on those earrings. Take a look at this. Star. Oh no, left a little, there we go. Perfect. Now we got the round. I would say purple to red. I mean, it's kind of in that purple color, really. Yeah, it's more of a purple. Vanadium rich purple sapphire here. Very nice. Thank you so much on the earrings. Here's 112, triple, actually 1111 is the item number on this fabulous ring. Unheated, round, star sapphire. Purple sapphires are rare in any form. This one is a purple with an asterism, so extremely rare. And it's going to be our 3-carat 63 plus a carat in diamonds in the bridge. And how about we make sure the gold color is exactly how you want it, i.e. if you don't love yellow gold in that bridge mounting, go ahead and take it in the white, and I would recommend it. You know why? Because that star has a little silvery white look to it, so I like the white gold. But it's so covered in white diamonds. That's a full carat. This is a really rare stone because any sapphire that's 363 in size is rare, and now this one has that phenomenal property. That amazing, phenomenal ability to look so incredible, and it's going to be better. Whoa, I'm sorry. This was just here in my sale event, and I saw it, but I didn't show it because we're pretty bombarded with requests each and every one of the 7 shows of our sale. And I'm talking about the big sale event that we did, the 7-Eleven sale, right? This was supposed to be shown, and I was figuring it was going to be the same price. It was down to $49.99. Keep in mind, it started at $6,999, came down to $49.99. That would have been 11% off. That would have been about $44.90, $44.49. I'm going to go lower than that for you by a bunch. And hey, we got our own sale event going on for the next 32 minutes only. That's it. 32 minutes to save $58 on everything. So tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need to see. Tell me what requests you had. Tell me if we can recap something from earlier today. But this is not going to be $49.99 at all. How this happened. This is $2,499 instead. $24.99 to get you that ring instead of 5 or 7. I like that a lot better. How about you? And it's still $58 off as well. And then we got to get that purple putty out the door. Yes. Oh, okay. Are they cool with the big size? Yeah. It's an 8-inch. That's the only problem. But I don't know. Maybe that's what they liked about it. Yes, as soon as Andy's available, I'll have him bring it out for you. But I have an 8-inch bangle. It's just, that's the problem. I can't size it down. So if you need an 8-inch bangle, there is one in yellow and white diamonds that's ready to go. It's ready, but I can't size it, and that's the problem. So let me try this one on for you. Goodness, I've done a whole show and I haven't had any water yet. That's probably not the best thing. Suddenly I'm like, a little thirsty? Oh, that's why. But here we go, $24.99 turns into $24.41. Okay, so are we ready, guys? We're gonna just get a move on here. I know we have 30 minutes, and I know we've got some requests here. Suddenly, we got requests at the end of the day. Hey, Andy, could you bring out that bangle? Because I think somebody might want to see it if they are looking for an 8-inch. I'll just show it to everybody just in case. That sounds like a plan here, because I think just there's obviously some people that want an 8-inch, and so we've got the rare bangle for you today, and it's yellow and white diamonds and some really big yellows, and you've probably seen it before, but again, we'll bring that out for you. And then $24.99, of course, that turns into $24.41. Okay, so let's keep on moving, then we'll show that bangle coming up. Let me get you one last close-up look at this purple star. And then here's the bangle. Thank you so much. It was who? William. And did we clarify with him if he needs that size? Okay, so whoever is looking for a bangle, let me just clarify, and this is why I've had this be here before and it never goes, because not everybody's needing a bangle that is this size. However, if we had a bangle that was only 7 inches, there would inevitably be people looking for an 8-inch. So let me just clarify something about this bangle, and hear me out on this. It's only in the size it's in, and it's a larger size bangle. So if you ever like, let's say you don't wear a 7-inch bracelet, you wear an 8-inch. That's what this is for. So it is for, unfortunately, only somebody who needs just a little more size than the average size. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a carat 30 in diamonds, though. And that's just, is that literally just in your yellows? 4 stones that are yellow diamonds, and there's a carat 30 there. Take a look at it. It's 111 4553, and it's going to be our carat 30 in VS yellow diamond round brilliance, and it's going to be another 76 points in white diamonds. It's what we would call just a larger than average. It doesn't mean, if you even have a 7.5-inch wrist, this will work for you. It's a bangle, so it's not going to slide off the hand. It won't. I have a 6.5-inch wrist and it will not slide off me either. But let me show you how it's just meant to give a little extra room. So if you typically like a bangle or need just a little more room than our average size gives, this is the way to do it. And let me show it to you here. This is, so you can see it's a little large on me, and it's still not going to slide off the hand. It doesn't do that. But if you need a little bit larger, and you know what? I don't have this actually closed. So let me close it because it'll actually fit a little dip. There we go. Now it's closed and it's latched. So again, if you are always struggling because you're going, all they seem to have is average size bracelets, this is the one that's a little larger. So even if you like something that just drapes a little lower on the wrist, this will work. If you just, again, never can have enough size with our 7 inches, then this will work for you as well. So halfway around, it goes side to side. It's going to have an insert closure. I'm going to show you there's a little button, and that's what you press to release it. And then it opens up with that hinge, and then it just clasps right closed. And then you've got 2 figure-8 safeties as well. So really easy to put on, really easy to take off. All of that is solid 2-tone gold. Here's what it looks like up close and personal yet again. And we're going to make this one, well, it was $79.99. And instead here today, boy, we got a lot of late arrivals to the show. Everyone now just tuning in, welcome. Glad you're with. Did you forget about us? I know it's a busy Sunday, so there's a lot going on, but this is a really wonderful day. We're just wrapping up our $58 off everything. You got still 27 minutes to shop, but this one's going to be $29.99 if you'd like it. So a huge extra discount. And how about that? We don't do any of our diamond bangles with, you know, the ones with just the white diamonds. That's tough to do. Hi, Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate that. Hi, Karen. Hey, guys, can we check on item number 1121005 for Karen, please? I have no idea what that is. So I don't know, but I will. I wish I could memorize item numbers. I really wish I could. It'd be so much easier. But yes, we'll let you know, Karen, just in a moment here if it's still available. It's not available? Okay, what was it? Oh, okay. So one of the designer baguettes. Oh, I'm sorry. Karen from YouTube, that is gone. I'm sorry. It is sold. So that is gone. Hi, Susan. Thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's do this, guys. And Susan, I know you are heavily invested in today's game, so good luck to you. Good luck. She's in up north, so I know who she's rooting for. So Susan, good luck. And you know what I'll do? Instead of $29.99, we've got the $29.41 for you, and that's the 8-inch bangle. So again, I've shown it properly like 75 times, and it's still here. So I know it's probably the size, but again, there's a lot of people who need that larger bangle size, and so here it is if you like it. Great value there. Just had to show that for our requests that we had, but yeah, unfortunately, I can't size it. If we could, it'd be long gone a long time ago, but that one's going to be as is, so really best for anybody who wears an 8-inch bracelet. Even if you wear an 8-inch line bracelet, that's going to work. So again, Karen, your ring is sold, unfortunately, but I don't have anything else. That's why I asked what it was, to see if there was anything else. Those are all completely sold out, all those designs we had. So unfortunately, I don't have an alternative for you, Karen, either. And then we do have, let's just go ahead and get to our ruby. This is our museum ruby, and I know we don't have a lot of time. So I know that we're intending to put this up and get a whole lot of money for it. I just don't, I don't know if today's that day, but I want somebody to have this, especially given that this is the color that we're going to be seeing a lot of this week. Whether you're, choosing to watch a little football today, you're going to be seeing a lot of red. It's Valentine's week as well. So, it's also Lunar New Year. So there's just a lot of red happening right now this week. I told you it's why I couldn't wear red yesterday. I was like, well, I'm wearing red Sunday and probably wearing some red on Monday or Wednesday between Valentine's week, right? So this is a very popular color. But if you're going, who cares? I don't care what's happening this week. It's a color that is always that strong, beautiful color of confidence. Now, when you get it in gem form, and when that gem form is beautiful ruby, that usually looks very different. A lot of people are going to go, oh, that's a ruby. There it is. Rubies don't ever look like this. They never give clarity or glow to this level. This is what we have deemed, and it will say this on your invoice, like on your description. It is a museum collection ruby. It has literally been on display in a museum because it's one of the best we've ever seen. And I'm not just talking about we as TVON or we as the gem lovers that are in this building. I'm talking about as a gem society. You're talking about one of the best stones we've ever brought you. Now, not everybody's into ruby. That's okay too. But I always find that people aren't into regular rubies. I was the same way. When I started in the business, I always knew that rubies were mom's birthstone. They were my mom's birthstone. They're my brother's birthstone. And I love it for that. But I was always kind of just disenchanted, not really into it, because most rubies are like deep, 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 dark brownish red rock. They're opaque. They have no glow. They don't have a real bright color, right? Everyone thinks red and you think like fire engine red, Ferrari red, red nails, right? Red is very powerful. But in most rubies, it's rather dull. It's rather lifeless. It's rather lackluster. Then when you see a good ruby, when you see a great ruby, I think you could be the most blasé about rubies out there, and then suddenly you see a museum quality. It will change your perspective on rubies entirely. If you already love them and appreciate them for how rare and special they are, well, then you gotta have this stone. It's a 1 carat 04. Let's just put it out there. It's a $99.99 piece, and I was supposed to auction it off for $7,500 if I really needed to. I think what we really need to do in 23 minutes is get you a lot lower than that. I'm not auctioning it. I am pricing it to sell. So all you have to do is call me. 112-2319 is the number. It's 14 karat gold and a signature mounting. It's going to be that completely transparent ruby. It looks like a gemmy red diamond. It has a 74-point diamond weight as well. The bracelet is still here, by the way, the bangle, if you want the yellow and white diamond bangle, which has, you know, that incredible 2 carats 06 in diamonds. But here's what I'm going to do on this one. Signature mounting finished on the inside. This is so cool. I mean, this is really like, this is the ruby to own. And even if you hate rubies, I don't think you can when it comes to this ruby. It's just that good. There's your finishing on the inside. Look at the signature style. It's white, yellow, or rose gold. And yep, $99.99 turns into a $7,500 to open. That's not the deal either. We're gonna make sure this is going out to somebody today. I'm not sure who that's gonna be, but I will say congratulations now. Congratulations to you now if you get it, because this is a gorgeous stone and you would never ever need to upgrade in the future. This is your one and done, your perfect piece, your everything stone. Even from the sides, look how it glows. You can look through the sides of the stone, yeah.
Susan on Facebook is asking to see the
Corner roofing. Did I mention any? The earrings? Okay, maybe I did. Gosh, I don't even remember now mentioning those. We'll show those coming up. Susan, I bet it's Susan D, I bet. She's been looking forever for corner roofings, for earrings, right? You got it. All right, Susan, we'll show those. This is going to be better than 75, better than 65. Let me just sell it out right now. This is going to be the gimme of the day. It's the ultimate high-level value. We've discounted everything. I've discounted stones we've never had before. I've discounted the 8 carat purple Paraíba. I discounted the biggest color change Speen. Oh, by the way, they're all still here. And yet, this is my museum level, literally has been in a museum. I got to tell you, we're going to give it away. And it's not $5,000, and it's not $4,500, and you're still getting a very wearable design. Watch this on the hand because it's still going to have that glow and that fiery quality, and there's something powerful about wearing red. There just is something powerful. Say it's the color of confidence. It is, but look at how beautiful that is glowing. It's a lively red. It's stunning. It's not even 45, 44, 43. I don't even want to do $4,000. Let's make it $39.99 right here and now. $39.99 turning into $39.41, and that is going to be the single best ruby. And yep, I got bigger stones, but they don't look like that. And yeah, we've got other stones of all different kinds of ruby. I mean, we love our rubies, but this is the museum. This is the level you want if you want just gemmy rich clarity and color and glow and everything else. It's all there. Let's get to our corner ruby and earrings now. Susan, I hope you don't mind. We added pink diamonds and white diamonds to them. This is a testament to how rare the stone is. You know, that doesn't happen by accident. We don't just add pink diamonds to whatever. We've got a really, really important corner ruby and earring here that are some of the brightest, beautiful greens. It's most corner ruby is brown. I've sold them before, many, many years ago, loose stones. Collectible as ever, but they're brown. They don't look all that cute. They kind of look like melted chocolate. It's not a great gem color, right? This is where you're getting the brightest neons. They're gonna sit actually rotated. They're gonna sit north to south in the ear. Susan or anybody else who would like them, this is 112-2990. This is the corner rupine. We added pink diamonds because they're rare and special. They're gem quality, which is why they're that bright, bright green. That's really important. Then we added white diamonds around that. You get 42 points. You know these never come in big sizes, so the fact they're 21 points each in each earring, important. Then they have the extra pink diamond weight, and it's 10 points in pink diamonds, and then you get another 41 points in the white diamonds. So how about 51 points total weight? Yes, you're going to get a huge savings. This is, for most everyone across the country who's going right now, I don't know what corner rupine is. It is one of the rarest stones in the world. It's hailed from Tanzania. We're only bringing you gem quality. So say goodbye to the collector's stones that are colorless or brown or kind of that muted kind of earthy tone. This is the bright, looking like Paraíba. Not a bad comparison to make. And we're going to get them out the door for $999 for all that earring. Post and butterfly backing. They're going to set north to south. I'm going to show them to you on here so you can see what they'll look like when they're on your ear. We'll give the length and everything else. But that is a fabulous earring. And then we got to know what you'd like to see before we go here, because time is running very short. Take a look at this on the hand, and then we'll show you the length here that they give you, top to bottom, like a floral design, so to speak. And then you can see there how they're going to be about half an inch top to bottom. There's your post. It's at the top of this floral. So think of it like an oval shape overall floral, obviously with that scallop detail. Then you've got the bright neon minty greens. I mean, Paraíba looks a little bit like Marilani mint. I mean, this is a stone that whatever you think it looks most like, because I don't think anybody's going to go, oh, nice corner rupine earrings, right? It's not a well-known stone. It's super, super rare. But I think that when it's compared to all these other, I mean, if it's looking like a neon minty blue-green, that's a good thing. That's always going to be a special piece, and yet that softness, I love that the neon is combined with the pastels of the pinks, and then you get the white diamonds around that, and everything, I mean, right, everything about it's precious. Everything, just start to finish, top to bottom, side to side. It's all really precious material. And it's only $941, really, for the pair. So take a look at them close up one more time, and we'll get you really nice. I would leave them as is. Actually, they have to be left as is. Doesn't say so, but I know our jewelers aren't going to want to switch those up. And the museum rubies here. So all of our museum pieces. By color, zoisite, the speen, the purple Paraíba. Somebody's got to get that purple Paraíba before I buy it, because my goodness. For that price tag, we had a purple Paraíba, 8 carats, for $99.99. Such an abnormal price tag for a stone that rare. We'll show that again. That's got to go. And then don't forget, I might show you one of our beautiful stackable styles. It's that scalloped wonder ring. It's not the chevron style, but it's that scallop design we love. Somebody's got to get that color change speen. That's going to be that 1224 for $35.99. Got a few more minutes to take advantage of our $58 off. 1110491 is coming up. Another ring that a lot of people are not going to just buy one of. And I think given that we've got 15 minutes left to save you $58 off everything, I like the idea of taking pieces that normally you'd buy 2 of and giving you the extra discount, because that discount is on every individual item. So you've got a lot of money potentially to save here. Thank you on those. Sounds like those are going. Here's my scalloped ring. This can be worn on its own, or it can be worn as a beautiful wonder style. What I mean by that is it's not the chevron shape we usually see in the wonder ring, but it's that same beautiful scalloping where it's going to be rounded to the point where it stacks beautifully with other rings. So I love this paired up, especially if you have round stones, oval stones, pear-shaped stones, anything that's got a real rounded formation to it. That's what this is going to work so well with. I even have a rose gold to show you. And like I said, this is the kind of piece that normally you would buy 2 of or 3 of or 4 of, or maybe you need a pinky ring or thumb ring. This is just like our straight edge diamond band that we had earlier, where it works anywhere on the hand. It works a million and one ways. You know how you kind of invest in one great piece of jewelry and maybe you only wear it in certain occasions? There are pieces like this that are going to be worn every single day in some way, shape, or form. There is not I mean, think about it. There's not a human being out there that can't wear this every day and in some capacity, right? I mean, it could be, I mean, I would say mostly it's very feminine here with the scallop detail, so I think it's probably best for our gals. But again, I'm not the one to make those kind of gender statements. This is just where side to side, top to bottom, stacking together, stacking around other rings, it always works. And that's not something you can say about most jewelry items. So especially if you need two, this is the day to get it because I'm marking it down. It's a classic that should not be discounted. We know that. It's always $12.99. We're going to take it lower. It's 87 points in diamonds. That sounds a little maybe like a number we might be seeing later. 87 on a jersey, right? And then you add 87 with 13, and then that's 100. And okay, so before I get too into numbers here, because you know I am, we're going to make it an even better deal. And I'm going to take it even lower. And you know what? We're going to take $58 off as well. You've got now 13 minutes to do that on anything you want in our inventory. So this is the time to go to it. Take a look at this. This is the scallop band. I'll show you the rose gold. I love this on the hand, but I love it anywhere on the hand. And that's not something you can say about everything. That's the rose gold. So see how that scallop, if you wanted to set a little oval or a round or anything in between, you could do that and then add another one outside of that and put them together. So it could be a really great way to do a whole ring guard thing if you don't want that straight across. So imagine your favorite round oval center stone in between there, right? Obviously that's a rose, that's a white. I've got the yellow here as well. Otherwise, turn it around, stack them up together. They do that beautifully, but it's not even $9.99. So 87 points in diamonds. How about that? And it's not even $9.99. You don't have to pay it. We're taking, look at how they stack. Look at, you could do all three together. Why not? This is the yellow gold. Notice that all the diamonds are individually larger. I love this tricolor look. That's rose, and then the white, and then the yellow that I have on all together, and they just sit beautifully together, don't they? So like I said, get a couple of them, then you can play, switch them around, use them as ring guards, stack them together, put them pinky all the way to thumb, whatever you want to do. But this is not even $899 today. We'll do white, we'll do yellow, we'll do rose. Let's make it $888, and then you get your $58 off while they last, and you can get as many as you want. So you're saving even more if you get 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 of them, and then you've got everything you need to stack this way, stack that way. Ring guards, it's perfect for that. Maybe if the Wonder Ring is a little too edgy for you, or if that double chevron design is just a little too big for you. This is still a single row, but they're really big diamonds. So you get the important diamonds and the high quality diamonds, but you get something that's even more wearable because it's 1 row instead of 2. And I've got 3 on here, so you can see there are 3 right there. So you can choose your gold color and get as many as you need. Let's go back up close. Take a look at it here in the white gold, in the yellow gold, and in the rose gold. So that's what it looks like. And this is how you get at least 2 of them and then play. You'll find different ways to wear them every day. This is the 2 that I put on different directions. So they kind of meet point to point. That's what you do if you want to put a ring in between it. That's how you've got, I know it makes a great wedding band, so that if you have a solitaire, like an engagement ring solitaire, or if somebody you know has an engagement ring solitaire and they need now the wedding band to go next to it and nestle right up there next to it beside it, well, this is the way to go because it's going to fit beautifully right around it. And that's the idea. So even if you have a very, very large stone or maybe a squared off stone, I've got an emerald cut, it still works. It's kind of like the Wonder Ring where it's still giving you amazing versatility, but in a very affordable way to get it, because at $888, you got a huge savings today. We got 10 minutes now left to get you a $58 off anything and everything, and still no final sale. Sale pricing without it being final sale, sign us up. $830. $830 for this one. Yes, and we have backed up calls. That's what we've been waiting for right there. We have been waiting for, and I hope you're getting 2, because for 2 of them, remember, with your savings on each band, you would pay only $16.60 for 2. So that's lower than they've ever been. So this is the time to take advantage of that as well. If you have any questions or anything you want to see again before we go, please let me know. We're back tomorrow night. I know most people take the day off from work tomorrow, right? That won't be us. I can tell you that right now. I'm all for, we need to talk to Congress to make it a national holiday. There have been politicians and advocates all over the country because it's such a wasted work day because most people take it off anyways. You know, they're sick on Monday after the big game. So, you know, just i.e. I've eaten too much chips and salsa or something, or I've maybe had a little bit too much, you know, water, seltzer, something like that. So Anyway, it's a not yet holiday, national holiday, but it's going to be our own little version of a national holiday tomorrow for our Monday. It's a must-see Monday, as always. We got some mega markdowns, so it's also the kickoff to our, I'm going to call it Valentine's Week, because guess what? When V-Day is on a Wednesday, we're going to celebrate the whole darn week, aren't we? So that's the plan. So Monday night, but it's tomorrow night. We're not here during the day except for Saturday and Sunday, so we go back to our nighttime schedule. And I'll go back to being a night owl tomorrow. So tomorrow, 7 o'clock, join me. Big Monday night. What else is happening? There's got to be something happening tomorrow. Every day's a holiday this month, it seems like, right? So we've got a lot to celebrate, a lot going on. Wait, now somebody's going to just tell me, when's Mardi Gras? Mardi Gras? I don't know when it is. Is that tomorrow? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Either way, point is, there's a lot happening. Lunar New Year, big game today, Valentine's Day in a couple of days. We're ready. Big weekend next weekend. Remember, next Sunday is the nail ring, the diamond-encrusted nail ring. We're awfully excited about that. And we've got a little bit of time left, so I want to show you some other things before we go. I'm going to recap that purple Paraíba, because that's got to go. Probably the best value of the day. I mean, overall, that's the best value of the day for sure. And then anything else we can show you or recap? There's a few items from our 3 hours still here. I got to show you the Sphene and the purple Paraíba. We got to show them. I don't know why they're here. Let's just, in case you join us, because I know there have been some late arrivals to the show. Totally get that. Has anyone braved the store today, the last-minute grocery run? Oh, I can only imagine. That's one place I will not be hanging out today. It's the store. Not like I ever go there. I don't go there, though. I don't do that. It's not my favorite place to be. But take a look at this. That is the purple Paraíba. And I want to give you a last look at it because we hadn't seen it in a few years prior to today. And it's a 7-carat 95 copper-bearing Cuprian, and we love it. We just love it. It's I know that you're going to see inclusions when we're this up close. So if you're shying away from it because, oh, it's not flawless, it's not. Paraíbas are not flawless stones. They're tourmalines #1, which are type 3 stones, and they're copper bearing, which is, we thank the copper so much for giving us neon and bright and color, but the bad news is the copper gives us a lot of extra inclusions. So, you ready? This is it, last call. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes. I know a lot of you are thinking about it like I am too. This is one that, again, wouldn't even be here to show if I could buy things before the show because it is just so rare. It's our 7-carat 95 purple Paraíba. It doesn't look like any other purple gem, except for maybe a purple diamond if you've ever seen one. They're really special. This one's even more rare because it's a 795. It glows. It's so neon. When you see this from a distance on the hand, and it's a 3-stone style, which really makes it elite here. So you've got the 3-stone element. Those are really important trapezoid cut diamonds on the sides. It's item number 1110249, and it is going to be that special 3-stone look where we've got rose gold and white gold. It does stay as is. But if you missed this earlier, we hadn't seen it in a couple years. We wanted to give you a last shot before it does go to a museum because our stones and pieces do make the rounds. And they do go on display in museum exhibits across the world. And this one, I would rather have a last chance for one of our collectors to get. Here it is on the hand. So you can see the glow that it really has when it's neon. Reminds me a lot of my ring that I wear every day that so many of you ask if we would ever design something like that. And the truth is we don't have the diamonds like that. So this is the way to get that look and get that style and get that, you see the gleam of those trapezoids. I know they look like little mini emerald cuts, but they're actually trapezoid cuts. And the way this is set is so beautiful. And now you're seeing the gleaming glow of that neon, of that purple. It doesn't look like tanzanite or amethyst or purple sapphire. It's really unique unto itself here. And what started as a $40,000 ring came down to 30, came down to 25, and then it stopped. And now today, first time we've ever seen this discount, it is down to $99.99. And of course, sure, an extra $58 off for the next now 5 minutes only. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to be exact. So this is the one to get. 3-stone style stays in the rose and the white together. You see it's a 3-stone setting. The bulk of it is in white gold. It's just the rose gold setting for the purple, which is like a vivid neon violet. Totally, watch this in darkness, it just glows even more. Look at that. Darkened the light, look at that, full light. I'm darkening the light and look at that glow. More neon, the less light you have. It's so impressive. And it's so rare because think about if we had a blue-green that was 8 carats. We don't. But what would happen to the price if we did? Can you imagine what an 8-carat blue-green tourmaline would go for here? Can you imagine what it'd go for somewhere else? Big money. Like too many commas, too many zeros, too many digits to count. Big money. This is the way to get one for a value. And remember, you have a full money back guarantee. This is not a sale event where we're saying all sales final. Nope, it's get your discount, get that 90, that's the big discount. Let me tell you, from $30,000 off, sure, extra 58, why not? Let's show the Speen one more time as well. Yes. Hi, Karen. And is that our only new register today? Or did we have a couple others? Now, what was Karen in Wisconsin shopping for? Wonderful. Thank you, Karen. Wow, nice rarity. James in Houston, brand new shopper. What did he shop for today? Wonderful. Hi, James. Hi, Karen. Thank you. Texas in the house. Wisconsin in the house. And a lot of thank you to everybody. Obviously, we're calling out some of the brand new shoppers, first timers today. Welcome in. Special welcome. I got to tell you, we have had such a party today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been a lot of fun. I hope you have a good day today. Enjoy whatever you're in for, whether you're just going to watch home shopping all day or whether you're going to imbibe in a few, little, sporting affairs and sporting activities, or if you're in it for the music or the entertainment or just the food or the parties or the friends or the family. I hope you do it safely. I hope you have a great rest of the day. We're going to be here tomorrow night. Like I said, big must-see Monday. As usual, I do want to recap the Speen as well because we have a color change Speen that's also museum level, and it's 1110337, and it looks like this. And it's clean, and it's bright, and it's color changing, and it's dispersive, and all the things. And it's a 1224, by far the largest Speen we've ever had. And it just so happens that it's on a big discount today. So let's get the green. Let's save you the green. And let's make sure that somebody gets this with the 51 points in the VS Diamonds that are all the way around it. You've got that subtle two-tone element. It's going to be the yellow gold and the white gold together, stays as is there. Finished on the inside. Let me show you that. And then, oh my goodness, this $68.88, I thought that was low. When that got reduced under $7,000, I was excited. Today, I'm ecstatic. Every discount we've had on the museum pieces has been unbelievable. And this one, no doubt, one of our best here. Just wanted to give you a last look if you missed it earlier. It is down to $35.99. The lowest price that'll ever be. You can't wait any longer on it because there's no point. It's not going to get any lower than that. You've got your $58 off that, so $35.41 to get it, and that's it. So huge value on the Speen, and $35.41 is your actual price. We have in our final 2 minutes. Again, please, if you're on the go and out and about today, wherever you may be traveling, please do it safely. And enjoy. Have a great time today, whatever your Sunday entails. And I'm really excited we have that Speen here. I'm going to try it on the hand one more time. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll be here for a few minutes, helping you out, answering questions, placing orders, and doing anything else you need us to do. Maybe even making requests for tomorrow night. Must See Monday starts at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you'll join me for that. It's always a good time as we kick off Valentine's week. I'm sorry, what, Andy's... All right, did we have a phone issue there? Okay, Andy, we're good? All right, so final minute. Guys, if you had any trouble getting in today, let me know. Just give us a call and try again here through our phone number, and we'll be, like I said, after we go off the air in a minute, we'll still be here answering your phone calls for the next few. After that, want to make sure we help you out, get you anything you need with $58 off. So, yes? Oh, really? It's my own personal handbag, so yeah. But I just brought it in for decor, just to, just because it's sparkly and themed for the day. But Tom, I don't know. Give me your address. I can send it to you. All right. So coming up, thanks you guys for being with us today, and I have a pink one too. Just there was no pink in the whole thing today, so I have a pink one too. But anyway, thanks guys for being with us today. Thanks for shopping. Appreciate you joining us on this busy Sunday. And thanks again. We hope you can have a great rest of the day. And don't forget to join us tomorrow night because this whole week, Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, and oh my gosh, the next weekend, the 18th is the nail ring. So I know we're all excited about that. So again, thanks so much for being with us. Hope you had a great time on this Super Sunday. Hope the party continues. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Enjoy your Sunday. Go team. See you tomorrow.